Saw you fall right out of the sky. That was the moment that you caught my eye. I can see you got a light so clear. Think I found out that an atmosphere. I gave up on it, then you made my night. Lit up the sky, then you lit up my life. I think it's time that we make things real. Let's take it up into the stratosphere. Baby, take a ride, take a ride, take a ride, baby. Once in a life, in a life, in a life, baby. I'll be right there through thick and thin. 'Cause baby, you are, you are. I know that baby, you are. This is where you'll be right. I know you're my shooting star. I know you are. I know you're my shooting star. I
Hey, it's a vibe.
You're
Ear. Turn your camera on.
it's
Quit playing around. You trying to wait for me?
sorry. I
You
was
go
like,
first. You go
I was like,
first.
who's gonna go first? I'm gonna go first.
I'm trying to get this. I'm trying to let me know if the sound weird. This is the first time me using the all the equipment that we've diligently worked to get, and I'm trying to infuse that into these online things that we're doing. So let me know if y'all getting any feedback, um, anything like that, because again, this is kind of new to me on this thing. But so far, I think it's going good because I got you know, I got all the stuff, all the
Bubble
things,
plug.
all the things that we typically are used to in another black podcast show. You want to get right to it, or you want to,
Yeah.
okay,
I mean, well, we can, let's get started, I guess.
bring everybody in. What's up, everybody? The people that's on right now. I see my
Hey, Jay.
cuz. What up, Tammy?
Hey, Kwana. Hey,
Kwana,
Keon.
Keon. I'm not with your shit tonight, Keon.
I am. It's almost Pisces season.
You stupid. Let me pull up the right thing so we can get this thing started. Yo, it's been a minute. Like I don't even know what I'm doing. It feel like Jesus.
It's like your first day back on the computer and shit.
Yo, like I'm like, shit. I don't know how to pull up things. There we go. All right, there we go. Getting a little confusing. Um, well, before we get into anything, I always want to say, go Bills. I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna start it off just like
But,
that. Go Bills.
but
Um, and also, y'all, I guess Suki, you could do the your normal thing unless you got anything else to say. your fun stuff.
I mean, the housekeeping, as you already know, all Black Lives Matter, all up in this, we all cousins.
Hold on. Before we even start that, my bad. It's been a minute, and it's been a minute. This is
Is that a Bills hat on your head?
you already know. Come on now.
Oh,
Come on
wow.
now. We gonna
Okay.
smoke some boots. Oh man.
Of the Dirty Birds?
Nah, these fucking buffalo. We gonna turn niggas into buffalo wings. God damn it. Anyway, I don't want to get into that. It's too early. It's too early. This is
Never Black Podcast.
I am Dolo
I'm Suki.
and we happy that y'all joining us. We want to it's been a minute. Me and Suki been just doing family shit and just trying to just have fun, enjoy the holidays. With that being said, it's all over. I definitely wanted to do like a New Year's Eve thing, but it was just so much going on. It was so
We
much
have time for that.
yeah, it was a lot going on. Definitely got lit during New Year's. Definitely got lit. But anyway, we can get into
Kids
that right now.
included. No, I'm just kidding.
Yo, whoa.
I'm just kidding.
Whoa.
Just kidding.
Well, you can start with your housekeeping.
Okay, so here at Another Black Podcast, all Black Lives Matter. We don't care who you sleep with, what you into. If you like zebras, I like them too. You know what I'm Oh, can
Yeah,
you hear?
I can hear you
Okay.
now.
I was interrupted. I apologize. Me and technology don't get a fucking along. But anywho, if you missed my first announcement, all Black Lives Matter in this space. This is a safe space. We want you guys to comment, to interact with us, ask questions, talk your shit. I don't give a fuck if nobody agrees with you. You are your own person. Be your own person and don't be scared to share. And make sure you take a drink because I have one. I'm not sending you to the sunken place. I'm trying to wake you up.
All right. So thank you for all that, Suki. And thank you for the people that still all right, Yon Wan. I see you in there. I see. All right, what up, yo? People showing up. I love it.
That's lit.
All right.
So
So
what kind of kicks you got on today? Let me know something.
Don't gas that nigga, yo. Don't gas that nigga.
What's your feet looking like?
Don't gas that nigga. As we always do, Suki always like to highlight a black business. Well, both of us, we like to do that. So Suki, I'm gonna let you do your thing.
So tonight's Black Business Spotlight is Namasense Candle Company, and they are located right here in the city of Baltimore. It is a Black-owned, woman-owned company, small business, and they will get your shit out on time. There is, y'all know. Y'all been ordering shit online. Y'all know what's going on.
Yeah, be trying to support your shit come mid-June, you order from Christmas. So I know that feeling.
Yeah,
I definitely know that feeling.
On our family Christmas Zoom call, niggas was like, y'all Christmas shit'll be to y'all February. I'm like,
yo, real talk though, this was definitely the year of gifts, like just straight through COVID, including from COVID, like the whole year from birthdays all the way up to New Year's. It was a lot of like, yo, I ordered your shit, it's coming. Like I did order it ain't get here yet. And it's just like that's like any other year, it would be like, yeah, all right, nigga. But this year you gotta just respect it because it's just really fucked up.
I'm 50-50 on that, but yes.
You said what?
I'm 50-50 on that, but yes.
Don't be that person, yo.
I'm not, but I'm 50-50 on that.
All right, well, let's go into how was your week, Suki? Or how's everything been? Last time I saw you, it was New Year's. It was New Year's Eve.
It was.
So how's everything going?
Well, I survived smoking a hookah on New Year's. That's not really my ministry.
Oh, really?
No.
I didn't know that.
The hookah's not really my thing.
I just assumed everybody did hookah.
Nah. And surprisingly, being from Jersey, I actually hate hookah. So
that's crazy.
Yeah, that's the thing. But outside of that, all is well. Work is work. Y'all want y'all kids to go back to school. I'm afraid of COVID. And then I just saw today they're trying to mandate vaccination for educators and whatnot.
Ooh, that's awkward.
Well,
I guess we'll get into that. We get into that. We get into that whole thing.
Highlighting your receipts at your local Costco.
I was definitely about to get into that whole situation about how I feel about that. Well, my week was cool, man. Since New Year's, yo, when you left, I kept drinking. Like I didn't. I
I know
drank
you
until
did.
I kept drinking till like 6:30 in the morning. Like I drank, and then like my sister. So my sister's guest room was taken by her bestie. So I didn't have a place to sleep. And y'all know how it is when you drink too much. You know a couch is not good enough. You need that bed action. Like I needed to like pause. Like I needed to be in the bed. So I said my prayers. I drank a few glasses of water. I said I got to do it. Now I don't condone what I did, but I had to go home. Like I had to. I got home. I literally just fell into the bed. Like I still had one pant leg on. I passed out. So there's that. But for the most part, I've just been chilling. You know, Maryland is still kind of closed down technically. So in my industry, it's not much I can do. So I just been kind of fake working. You know, go to
So what
work,
did they
type.
have you doing? Like it
It's not what
are
they had me
things
doing. You know,
are
first of
things
all,
open?
nah. Like so, the machines we can do machines, but
Okay, that's what I was asking. Like are
yeah,
tables
yeah.
open? Like
No. We can do
okay.
machines. So niggas is coming in, playing on the machines, and that's pretty much it. And because
Okay.
of social distancing, we got our machines it's just a lot. So it's not much I can do. So I'm really just focusing on social media. Like I said, fake working. I only go in because I just don't want them to think that I'm taking advantage. Shit, the bar's going, I'm a going. That's just how I work. That's my ethic. So I'm going in, even though I won't be there. Most of the time I'm like literally on Sling. This whole week I've been listening to just NFL Network, ESPN, FSN, like just football shit. But I've been just like fake tapping. So if anybody like new clients and shit that I'm trying to get on, like it's perfect time to reach out to me. If you got any questions, concerns, like yeah, that's all I do. Just like hit me up. Yeah, sure I can help you as long as it's on during my business hours. I don't really work well after the business hour thing. But yeah, man,
Okay.
that's pretty much it. My week been normal though, man. So I guess we can get into the first clip, but if anybody remember this is a BYOB, so hopefully y'all got a drink thing. You said on Suki?
Some whiskey. I've got whiskey.
What's up with the long glass straw? Is that a hookah piece in the top of the straw?
No, so this little fancy straw has like rubber around it so that you're not sipping on the metal. You see?
Okay. So you
So don't
sipping on the
judge
rubber.
me. Whoa. This is not the crack documentary from Netflix. Don't play with me.
I'm drinking a Bullet.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Bullet.
Bless your heart.
Yeah, I'm gonna chill out though before I'm gonna chill out. It's an early night. I want y'all to start shit with me. Y'all gonna be telling. Oh, and anytime drop those emojis. Y'all trying to what y'all drinking on. I'm always for that to take a shot with y'all. But don't be like trolling me and then saying y'all taking shots have me fucked up. And then it'd be 10 o'clock. Y'all laughing at me, giggling, and nobody else is even to be buzzed. Anyway, let's get right into what we got. This one.
My favorite.
So I'm kind of confused as to this. You're gonna have to explain this one to me. Is this the clip, right?
I mean, it's all everything they've been doing all week. They just been white peopling. I don't know. I meant to have my special glasses on because this is not my battle. It is the Lord's. I don't know what the fuck is going on right now, but y'all motherfuckers are scaling walls, extremely out of shape. It's just a lot going on.
Yeah, man. It's well, clearly
I'm
if like
worried.
I'm not worried. I'm not worried. Honestly, with that whole thing, obviously we're talking about the the taking back of America that they tried
America.
to do. Last week, right? That
Mm-hmm.
was last week, Wednesday or Thursday or some shit like that.
Storming the
Um,
Capitol.
they tried to storm the Capitol. A lot of Trump sexuals. They just they tried to do it. People lives were lost. Such is life. I do feel bad for the people that didn't like. I think I still it's kind of shit that whole because I did see four people. Original story was four people. Um, terrorists tried to they died. I don't know what it was from. One person I know got shot. She took one. She took a hot one. She's out of
Mm.
there. But the other people I
I
don't
thought she
really
got
know
shot
what
in her
happened.
neck. She didn't get
She
shot
got
in her neck.
it was like in a mouth neck area, like bang, she's out of there, champ. And they
Okay.
said I think she was really. Did something just go off? You good?
No, that was the end of her shot in the neck. I didn't.
Right. All right. All right. Whoa. Whoa.
I should shoot your grandmama station wagon up when I get out.
Hey, don't make it that okay.
I'm a chill.
I didn't expect that. That's it's okay.
I'm a
You know, hey,
chill.
hey. Suki, go ahead. You got it. I'm gonna just let you talk for a second. Go ahead, man.
I mean, look, we've been talking about what Black Lives Matter all summer and our movements and demonstrations and things, and they had the grenades, they had the whole fucking military out for us. I don't know. I personally think this was an inside job because the way that I was watching them just be let in, it was just I really got to see privilege just firsthand live on
Yeah,
TV. I literally was watching TV like this. Oh
yeah.
wow.
It was wow. Oh
I
wow.
was like, and it
Oh
got to the
wow.
point where like my students were texting me and they were like, "Are you seeing what's going on here? What is going on?" Like when kids are asking you like, "What is going on?"
It
Like
was
that's when I
wow.
knew I'm like, we have a problem.
It was
And
wow.
even more ironic than that, a lot of these white men have, you will not believe it, they have black wives.
I'm gonna get into that. Yes,
Hmm.
yes, yes,
I did some
yes.
research.
I'm sure you did, Suki. I'm sure you
Yes.
did.
Hmm.
What's up with your shirt? What is that? What's going on there? Is
Coochie
that
gang, coochie
another
gang, coochie gang,
is
coochie
that
gang.
another is that another
This was gifted to me from Desiree. It's a black owned
oh
company. It's about vaginal health and
mm-hmm.
wellness. So I don't know the company off the top of my head, but thank you,
Okay.
Desiree. This was a Christmas gift. So
Oh, that's dope.
mhm.
Okay, dope. I knew it was a black on. I could tell it was a black on. I just was hoping we can
Yes,
shout them out.
yeah.
Well, how
I
I
don't
feel
know.
about I feel the same way about you, the same way that you feel with it. I was really taken back. Like I was just like, wow. Like, at one point in time, I was like, see, I told niggas they gonna do it. That's why I told niggas to get their gun. Cause I'm like, see, cause niggas is wilding. Like they really were wilding. I definitely, we already know, we've said it, we've watched tons of videos, we've mentioned it tons of times that if they were black, it would have been totally different. So it's no need for me to be a dead horse with that. You just said it as well.
We know that.
I do, yeah, like it's known. What I'm happy about though is that finally, if they didn't understand it now, and by they I mean allies, I mean people that were on the fence that didn't understand black lives and what was going on, and just people that like just a black man or black woman, the person of color, what they were saying in that circle of being the only person of color in a circle of others, telling them how you feel, and they just, I don't know, I get it, but, or however, all these commas after trying to agree with you lightly. I'm finally happy to see that you can see, like, yo, look what they did. Look what they did. They went in, they yeah, they was wilding. They stole podiums, the dude, and they really, and the thing
They
is,
took mail. They were
yo,
stealing mail off
the,
people's desks.
here's the thing. They were so entitled. They were so entitled. That's the biggest mind-boggling thing. And that's the point that I think all black people, people of color, that's trying to get across without, like, and we get tired of just yelling and screaming and trying to give you analogous statements to understand, like, that's the perfect thing. Entitlement is what allowed them to be able to think that they can do that, and they did it. They walked in, sat up on, literally, but then walked out though. That's not it. That was part one. They went in, walked by, put their feet up on desk, took pictures. We're not backing down. Niggas with zip ties just had full 511 tack gear on, trying, like, what was the end goal, guys? What was the plan? Like, now, and when I was talking, I really want to call my father and have a call in, but I always said if I call him, I'm always going to give him an update before I call him. So I'm not going to just throw him off,
Right.
because he's really good in explaining these things. Really, really good. He's always been in the politics. But one of the conversation that I had while this was happening, I said to him, I was like, I know this sounds cliche, but this is America. And I don't mean that, based on the show, like literally this is because happened. like people wanted to take over, so they literally did what happened. Well, they literally did what how America happened. They tried to take, and that's the thing, man. Like I'm so happy that they got a lot of them got their boot smoked, and now like with the help of Black Twitter, with the help of social media, people are getting fired. This dude from Buffalo or Rochester somewhere.
Y'all can't fly.
Yeah.
I'm
Oh,
crying.
he was crying.
Why
They
you
call him a
crying?
terrorist. I don't
Why
get
you
it. I don't know why they
crying?
call him a terrorist. I like, why am I a terrorist,
But you
bro?
know what? That also puts a big eye opener on what we think terrorism is and how people view terrorism to be. That
Mhm.
most people think that it is people of like Muslims and things like that. We already have a skewed view of what terrorism is already. These people are terrorists. They are thugs. And I would like to as a representative of the Black culture, pass the baton to you all. Y'all the real niggas now. Be
Yeah,
blessed.
yeah. Vanilla Isis, right? That's what they call
Right.
them.
Yes. Y'all motherfuckers was in Vikings costumes. How do you even know that
Yo,
you are the descendant of a Viking?
yo,
Like,
my cousin looked up that dude. He calls himself an actual shaman. Now, I'm
mm-hmm.
hopefully if my skill is actually dope enough to be able to talk while I'm trying to pull this up. But my cousin, who is he is white. He posted it. He was like, "Do you look at this dumb shit that's going on?"
He
And
also has a picture with Rudy Giuliani as
of
well.
course, of course he
Yes.
does. And he
Yes.
posts a lot, so I might not be able to find it. And it was
Mm.
a share. Here it is. No, for overtook the no. Here it is. So this dude, the dude name is Jake Angeli.
Mm-hmm.
He's a shamanic practitioner. I don't know if I'm saying it right, so excuse me if I'm not.
Some
But this,
bullshit. Mm-hmm.
this is what he put February 5th of 2020. So if it, I'm gonna just read it. I am a shamanic. And please, if I'm saying it wrong, I'm sorry. A practitioner, an energetic healer. I have been on a shamanic path for over a decade. Numerous different capabilities and gifts at my disposal. Most shamanic practitioners do not feel right about accepting currency for their services. However, given the nature of the current social and economic system, my low and reasonable fee is $33.33 per hour for any of my services. It is my hope that this price is high enough to show that I am the real deal, but also low enough to allow me to help people who need it at an affordable price. I offer numerous different services to any and all those whom I serve. If a combination of services is something that is desired, I will do all the combine the services you request into a single hour session. So if applying for a job and they ask for what is it? The cover letter was a person, it would be him. He said service is a lot. I don't get it, but I didn't know. I didn't understand at first when I first looked into it. I thought that was like some underground extreme thing that's what they're doing now. That means something in the Trump world. I had no clue, but he's just a weirdo. There's people out here, yo. These your peoples, man. That's your face. That's the face you making. That's all you got for me. That's what you got for me.
Y'all not flying. Why you crying? Put me in the
I just
studio, man.
I don't get it, man. I don't get it. Hopefully I just I hope come inauguration next week that it goes normal. I fear for Kamala, and Biden, Sleepy Joe. At the end of the day, I know how you feel about that. Let me ask you this, and let me ask y'all this too. Do you think that do you think are you excited about him trying to erase the college debt and
Nigga, I need
cancel
more than
student loan?
10 racks.
Well, here's the thing. They're the prior to that, they were trying to go for 50 racks. They were trying to do $50,000. I don't see that happening. And I only see that happening with some stipulations. Honestly, I don't see the 10,000 happening with stipulations. Like, don't think you've been deferring. If you've been deferring for like the past 7 years, I don't see them just erasing that. I don't think it's gonna
This
be
is
like
my
everybody
thing.
going.
At this point, niggas ain't got no money. Nobody wants to pay it. Nobody wants to pay it. And some of people's minimum payments for their student loans, hi, it is
Yeah.
me. I am bitches. Like 750. You want me to sell my pussy or something? What do you want from me? Like, what? Like, are y'all serious? Are you serious?
Got it.
Yeah, exactly. I should have. I wish there was OnlyFans at the time because I could have
There is
actually
OnlyFans. You can get on
not at
it
the
right.
time, but now it is. And look at me now. I got post grad weight because I'm stressed the fuck out. I ain't got
Let me
time for this shit. Like
let me
I
ask
don't
you
have
this. I
time
know,
for
and I
any
know we
of
kind
it.
of off on a tangent right now. How you feel about OnlyFans? Seriously.
Get your money how you get your money.
I like
Shit.
it. I like it. I'm finding myself. Let's guys here, maybe the women too. I find myself stumbling onto not only fans, but onto a person's like you being your finder. Like everybody's Instagram finder is according to the things that you like and blah blah blah. Mine is nothing, and the things that the people that you follow like. So it's a lot of yoga in mine, a lot of locks, natural in my thing, and sneakers. And then nigga, like it's like no gray area. It's just like wow, right? But when I find myself stumbling on, so I'm like, oh, those locks are dope. Let me go into that page. I'm like, and I find myself making small gentleman bets. Like, $10, nigga. She got an OnlyFans. Now see that link tree? Like, oh, watch. There it is, OnlyFans. And then I find myself finding the OnlyFans and seeing if they have, you know, I don't
Have
pay
you?
for OnlyFans.
I was
I've
going to
never paid
ask.
for.
Have you
I've
paid for
never
one?
paid for OnlyFans. Listen. I'm here. I would support somebody if I knew them. Like seriously, like I would support somebody OnlyFans, whatever. But I'm not even gonna hold you. But I'm not just going like Reddit is a hell of a drug. I've been on Reddit. Like Reddit has showed me if you're a reader and my homeboy Yannick, if he on here, he'd tell you. I used to hate forums. It used to be a Nike Talk forum back in the day. That used to be that's what's that beat the ins and outs of all the sneakers and everything. And he was trying to get me on. I just didn't like it. But Reddit, my nigga, Reddit is everything. If I need help with this podcast, if I need help on some technical, I'm in a Reddit with marketing professionals help me get an idea. And I'm not subscribed to any of these Reddits, but there are Reddits out there that people post the OnlyFans shit on there. So I hear.
Oh, I know.
So there's that.
Oh, I've seen it.
But it'd be funny because it'd be dudes on it
Some
like,
of
yo,
y'all need to. Some of y'all need to hang it the fuck up because that is not your ministry.
so, okay. Ain't nothing wrong with little cornbread fed. I don't know what's going on.
Who's getting cornbread fed? Hold on.
I have no qualms about OnlyFans, but them link trees, the link trees is where it's at. That's how you know. Like if you got a link tree and you just taking like you really have really nice pictures, you have an OnlyFans. That is my. It's like that's I've had not a lot of theories in my life. My first theory back in early 2000, I used to tell my homies like, yo, white women with that haircut. That haircut, I didn't know what it was at the time. They like black men. You can tell. I would say that.
Manager haircut.
I don't know about now. That's a Karen haircut now, but no, like
it's the same thing because the whiteness it turns on. I like to suck black dick. I want to talk to someone in charge. I'm a white woman. Do as I say. Blah, 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 blah. Now here I am doing the busted challenge. 2 days later, let's go to a Miley Cyrus concert. Them bitches is shapeshifters. Shapeshifters. That's Wicca. Witchcraft. Evil.
Got it.
I hate you, yo. You get on my goddamn nerves. All right, yeah. So anyway, I don't even. Let's. All right, let's.
Well, we don't gotta go to the clip. We could just keep it moving.
Yeah, let's go. That's what I'm about to say. Can we keep it moving?
Go ahead.
Well, hold on. We got topics. Before we get into topics, I want to say this, y'all. So I know I'm talking all this shit, but look. So a few, like last week, I don't know if y'all saw it. I'm gonna pull it up, and y'all gonna be able to see it too. A few weeks ago, not last week. I'm sorry. I stumbled on somebody shared on Facebook shared Shade Room. Now I don't follow Shade Room on Facebook, nor do I follow them on Instagram. However, this share was an amazing thing. So let me see if I remember how to do this. God damn, yo, I really don't remember how to do this, Suki. Hold
What
on.
they say in
Oh,
church?
I got it.
Take your time,
I
baby.
think. Hold on. I gotta do that. Nope, that ain't it. Y'all just see me. How we do this, Suki?
Oh,
It's been a minute. It's been. Oh, got it.
child.
I got it. I got it. I got it. I
For
got
your
it. I got it.
annual
I got it. I got it. I
review,
got it. I got it. I got
like
it.
you're not familiar with technology.
Got it. Got it. Got it. No, 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 no. I got it. 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 Got it. Got it. All right. So boom. Hold on one second. I'm trying
Reddit
to
is
show
a
y'all this.
rabbit hole.
You said what?
I'm looking at the comments while you're doing this. So yeah, Reddit is a rabbit hole. Definitely
All right.
is.
Boom. All right. So screenshot window. I want to show y'all this though. That's what I want to show y'all.
How do I
Um,
add extra
There we
pictures?
go. There we go. Sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. Let me know if y'all see this. There you go. Jeez. All right.
Ooh.
So this came across this came
Ooh.
across my Facebook share. Somebody shared it. And it was like, I think I was at work, fake working. And well, no, working.
Working.
Yeah, working. And I was like, this seems interesting. And I was like, I gotta read the comments. I'm a comment reader. Like I'm sure a lot of y'all are. So I was like, I need to see what's popping with this. So, and and I have to say it because people may hear this. We're gonna turn this into audio as well. What is the shadiest thing you have ever done?
I've got about 10.
So listen. Now, listen, y'all.
And well, none of y'all do shit about it because you ain't
Listen.
about that.
So for the next 20 minutes, when I saw this, I proceeded to read as many comments, replies as I could. And I said, oh shit, this is it. This is definitely it. I feel like this is something that people need to, the listeners of Another Black Podcast need to see, right? So I want to ask y'all could type it in. Y'all could type it in. Suki, I'm gonna start by asking you. If you don't want to share, you don't have to. I don't even know if I don't think I should. I don't think I am gonna share. Before you decide. I don't think I am gonna share the shadiest thing I've done, but I've done some shady shit, right? If you need time, let me know. I could pull up. I've put up 10, the top 10 ones in no specific order of the ones that I thought was freaking hilarious.
I feel okay. So I want to address something real quick.
Okay, go ahead. Talk your shit.
Danielle, I saw your comment. I'm not lit yet. This is only drink number one. Baby, my BMI is too high. It's going to take me a minute to get there. That's number one. Number two, I have something, but I feel like this could really go off the deep end if I express this in this place. So why
What's
don't you
going on?
go first?
Oh, okay. Well,
You go first, and then I'm gonna think about if I want to share this because at this point, I mean,
yeah, let's do that.
2021 is all about the grand reveal. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? It's
Okay.
about
All right.
do it.
Yeah. All right.
Mhm.
I'm not sharing mine right now. I'm gonna
Mm.
think of a. Let me pull up to see if I do it right. Okay, perfect. I did it right. All right. So y'all saw the question.
You
So
might
I'm
want
gonna
to
just.
take that white people and off because we ain't white people in no more.
Okay. Well, I
That's
got you.
over.
I got you. Let me one thing at a time. Uh,
Oh,
hold on.
oh,
Let me do this the right way because I'm trying to. Oh my gosh. I tried to have all of them up, but it ain't working like that.
how do you add extra pickles?
What?
You know when somebody new on the register, that's how
Stop
you.
it. Yo, this is a lot. I got the thing. See, man, y'all don't understand. Yo, see, this is shit. Suki be fucking with me. I be drinking. I be like manning, doing
Oh
all
damn.
this shit. And don't do that. All right. One day I'm gonna get my flowers. God damn it. So check this out. Had a dude drive 2 hours to come visit me and didn't come outside. Gave him the address to the store.
That's normal.
See, before we go into more of that, let me just say this, Suki. Being from Buffalo, all right, that is a normal thing. Like growing, like I remember we used to call it like shit. Back in the day, we used to drive down Bailey, which is a main strip in Buffalo, and you would be like, yo, you're gonna try to holler at somebody, but when you holler at them, like, yo, you got to get her number. You gotta text her immediately, and you gotta hit her up within an hour. Because if you don't, she gonna hit you up. She gonna talk to you and everything, but literally, it'll be ghosts after that. Women are like cats. in that sense. At least the ones in Buffalo. And me
I mean,
growing,
all of them everywhere. Pet
I
me,
remember,
don't
I
pet me.
remember one time. You said what? Don't at you.
No, I said pet me, don't pet me.
Yeah, I remember one time. I'm never gonna forget this. I was a sophomore in college, right? And I was on. No, my peoples had hit me to someone. I'll just say that. It's like, yo, hit her up. Everything, we'll do. I'm like, shit, whatever. All right, cool. So I text her. She like, hey, what's up? We'll do. So I'm like,
So
yo,
can
I'm a.
I ask a question?
All
When
right,
when they
come on.
put you D on this person, did they already hit or something like that?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it was one of
Absolutely,
those. Oh, it was one of
absolutely,
those. Okay.
absolutely. I mean, hey, look,
Say
look.
less. I already know what
Listen,
type of thing that is. Go
this is a
ahead.
long time ago. Okay, this is a long time ago. So I'm like, all right, cool, whatever. So
Mm.
so I text her. Like, this is when I think text still costs money. This is like 05.
Oh, she tried to play with your Virgin Mobile 10 cents.
I didn't. First of all, I went from T-Mobile to Verizon. I was still Verizon. Never. That was it. T-Mobile, Verizon. I ain't none of the like. Chill. So, so I remember. So I texted. Like, we was during the daytime. I wasn't like, I'm not a weirdo. Now I text daytime. I have a good conversation. I was there. I'm like, yo, I'm gonna pull up on you, whatever. She was like, yeah, cool. I'm gonna hit you up. Cool. Bet. Right. The day progresses, nothing else is going on. I pass the fuck out. Like, I sleep. I get a text. I get a call at like 12 at midnight. I'm like, okay. I'm like literally, hello. Like, literally. And like, hey, what's up? What you doing? I'm like, nah, cool. I'm like, yo, pull up. She was like, pull up. I'm like, bet. Nigga, I got up so quick. Got dressed, whatever, went there. It was like a 10-minute drive. Anything in Buffalo, like 15-minute drive, whatever. It was like 10 minutes to get there. Got there, called her, like parked like back on the side, stayed in the car though. You know what I'm saying? I could see the house because you still got to be careful. That's a tough job being thirsty. I'm telling you, you got to be careful.
That's why I don't know why niggas do it, because you know what? Not this, no pun intended to your story, but it's like y'all be embarrassing yourselves. Like,
yeah. Absolutely.
Really,
I never said that wasn't. Yes, really, absolutely right.
Men
Listen,
will have to go to bed at 5 a.m. and will be trying to fuck at 2:30 in the morning. Go to bed so you can get up on time for work.
You got bills to pay, my nigga.
Bills to pay. You got shit going on in your life. They 2 seconds from taking your car. Go to bed. Go to bed.
Well, in case, I pull up and I call her. She never responds. Literally 10 minutes. I was like, I'm leaving out the house. She said, okay. It's like, I'll be there in 10 minutes. She said, okay. I get there, call her, then call, text her, nothing. Stayed out there for 10 minutes, yo. I'll say 15, not gonna lie. And yeah, that was it. I just went home. So when I see that thing, like, why do that? Like, what's the fucking reason? Like, don't call me. Like, why? You cannot use doing like why? Women on here, why do that? Why even bother me? Like, I hit you up. If you didn't want to hit me up, if you didn't, you could have just ignored me. We could have been happy together without each other. You know what I'm saying?
So I have been a ghoster. I have like bluffed somebody before. I've done all of these things that you're mentioning. But yeah. I mean, I'm gonna be honest.
Terrible. I got you, okay.
But it's just like, when a nigga is too pressed, in my mind, and this might be very extreme, so don't judge me, but in my mind, when you're too pressed, I think you got herpes. I don't want you to come over here. Like, I don't understand why you so pressed. Like, why are you so pressed? What is it? Because you don't even know me like that. And so, like, when a man says, like, oh, you know, if we ain't gonna do nothing, we don't. What's the typical saying? We ain't gotta do nothing. You don't want to do.
Suki. Let me just ask you this. What was the question you just asked? You said, why are we so pressed?
Why?
Okay.
Because I could be talking about regular shit like my job.
Do me a favor. Do me a favor.
Go ahead.
What's on your shirt?
What does that say? Coochie. Yes.
As you know.
Mine. It belongs to me.
It is. You're right. Mine. No. I understand. I didn't say it didn't. What I'm saying is the power of it. It compels us, okay? When I'm telling you the things, I can't explain it. I can't explain it. I just can't explain it.
Have a good
The
lie?
same reason men lie over nothing. What's going on? See, like y'all turning it into something like I get what you're saying. Yeah, men lie. Yes, they do. All of them. Yeah, whatever. But still not answering the question. Men lie because they want pussy and want to keep that pussy. Straight like that. That's the only reason. It's all cyclical and goes right back to what Suki, I'm sorry, Suki.
Suki now.
Suki is wearing on her shirt. Understand that. Understand that. The power of it. Y'all know it. So again, why do y'all do that?
Because
I don't
like
get it.
because we can.
There it is.
The same way.
That. And I'm cool with that. And you know what? And I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that shit.
And the reality is, though, men do a lot of things that are strange as well. Where like,
and I'm cool with that.
There it
I'm
is.
cool.
We do it because we can.
And I respect that more. I respect that.
So
and that's what. And
I thought maybe I was feeling you, but then when you hit me with the dumb shit, send me a pic. What? Like, nigga, look on Instagram. Like, what the fuck are you talking about right now? Send me a pic that's not on IG.
All right. Let me because I don't want to because I got 10 of these. I want to
it's okay.
I got another one. I think this is the right one. Excuse me, y'all. I'm messing this up. All right. Old woman took my parking space when I was about to turn into it. When she came out, she couldn't remember where she parked. She had her remote in the air trying to find the car. Every time she hit that button, I would toot my horn. Oh, you about to work for this, Diane? So, again,
I'm right there with you, girl.
Yeah. I'm like, and that's funny. A guy actually posted this one. I'm just like, I blinked all the pictures out, just for out of respect. But yeah, man, that shit right there, I've definitely what I've done, I've parked after they did it. I parked in my old cars. I had like really dark tints, so I would park in front of their car and watch them get out and just let them walk off. Terrorize. I want to be in your mind like, what the fuck is this person? I don't know who they are. I don't know how many people, and I just let them do that. They would leave.
I want to get some drop curls like Snoop did in Baby Boy.
And drop the joint. Oh man,
just like a little bit.
Yo, when we start doing real pop-ups, we gonna rehearse all this shit, and that would be so funny to pull a GIF up right now. That shit would be so fucking funny, yo, real shit. Give him a little crack, a little bit of smoke out, give you a little bit of eye, and get the fuck out of it. Yeah, that was that shit right there, man.
That's petty.
Man, fuck Diane. All that bullshit. All right, I got another one. I'm gonna make these joints quick, y'all. I know y'all want to keep it moving. Damn, I'm trying to get quick with this.
Where extra onions at?
Shut up. We get it. So you read this one.
I had a new coworker that thought she was the boss. Oh, we all got one of them. I got one in my job too. Fucking wing ass. We got into it day one in front of customers, and I cussed her out. So I had one of the customers call and tell the district manager that she cussed me out. The DM came in the next day and asked what happened, and I told him my version. She was fired on the spot. I had to get rid of her one way or another. Fast forward today, she's one of my son's teachers.
That shit, wow.
That shit karma will come to you. It will come to you. It will come to you.
And it comes to all of y'all that decide to text a nigga, tell them to come through at 1 a.m.
Make no mistake, us women have been bluffed too when we find out that we dating y'all and then y'all getting engaged to somebody else. Like, it happens to us too. What the fuck are we really talking about?
Suki. That's a good one. You quick with it today.
At the Cheesecake Factory last week. He engaged. Fuck.
You quick with it, Suki. You quick with it. I like it.
Trust
me.
Quick with it. Trust me. I be knowing.
All right, let's go to the next one.
I'm gonna agree with that other comment. We get bluffed when they take off their hats, cause baby.
Oh well. Thank God.
We know you got the minks. We know you got the minks to links, nigga. All right, put baby oil down a metal flight of stairs leading from his back door, and then damn near killed myself because I went back up to grease the handrail. Oh, you wild, sis.
Not gonna stupid.
This is the wild shit that y'all do.
Y'all different.
Yo, listen.
That's attempted murder.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you this right now. I love my black woman. The ingenuity and the creativeness behind. I love my black woman. I'm gonna just say that, man, because yeah, man, that shit is real. Like to think about that, like just to think about all the things she had to do to get to that and to be sneaky with it, or maybe she just didn't give a fuck because she was tired. But the fact, oh, this was a
This
good one. This is some
this chick
Dolo
I
shit right
used to
here.
talk to is a
Let
hairstylist.
me read this one. Let me read this one. Excuse me. I had to read this one. This chick I used to talk to is a hairstylist, so I booked a bunch of fake hair appointments, and she was on Facebook talking about blessings, and she is a Leo, in case y'all was wondering. Yo,
Mm.
so let me say this:
Mm.
anybody out there,
That's a humbling experience for that ass.
blessing, how petty is that? Listen, I'm gonna tell y'all this though. If anybody is ever in a booking thing and want to book, please, this is what I recommend any of my clients that take money, that take some type of appointment base, get a deposit. It could be 10%, it could be $10, it could be $15 of a deposit to, for them to book. But don't ever do that because spam can actually get in there, and this, or a ex that you fucked around on, or whatever, or some nigga you made mad. So there's that. But that shit is hilarious talking about blessings, because a lot of motherfuckers, man and woman, as soon as y'all don't even wait till y'all get the check, y'all just start talking about blessings. That's where y'all gotta
Those
stop,
are the
yo.
same ones that they the healers,
The what?
the shea butters, the vibes, the energies.
I love vibes and energy. Don't do that, yo.
I love them too, but not when you bitches is talking about them all the time, because some of y'all is the fucking haunted house.
Hey,
You're
I
the
speak.
bad. You're the bad vibe.
Go ahead, Suki. You got this way, yo.
I kept having issues with the chick, and I knew she had warrants, so I tapped her car with mine and called the police for offender. Oh wow, they ran her license and she went to jail. For clarity, she put her hands on my kid, and I could never catch up to her in person, so this was the next best thing. Her warrant was because she owed child support. Why is you fucking with a bitch that owed child support?
No, 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 no. Yeah.
No.
I thought this was a woman. I think this was a woman that had an
Either
issue.
way, why is you fucking with somebody that owed child support?
Listen, it's one like okay, and I could be wrong, and so I don't want anybody that's listening to to take this out of context. But I think it's really weird when I hear a woman owes child support, because women are just built different than men.
That don't
As
mean
far as
shit. It's bad mothers out here too, but people don't
oh
want to
no
talk
no
about
no
it.
no no no, I understand that, but don't when women owe child support, it's because they is it because that the father or the partner is the primary caregiver? Is that how it works?
It probably is, and there probably is a judgment against them. Or sometimes I know kids who the grandmother has full custody of the kids, and so the grandmother, the aunt, or somebody is taking care of them, and so you owe money and you're not paying. I know plenty of parents that are doing that. I know
Yeah.
three right now off the top of my head.
Man, I must look too much. I think too highly of women then.
Yeah, there are toxic mothers, but we're not gonna go there tonight.
I should shoot your grandmammy station wagon up when
All
I
right.
get out.
Let me read this one, Sugi. When I was 10 years old, I caught my older sis cheating with our neighbor's nephew and made them pay me installments of my favorite candies for a month, and still exposed them after the duration of the period.
That's typical.
Damn.
Little kids will extort you. Don't do shit around
Damn.
kids. Don't do shit around kids. Don't do that.
You still told. Mm.
Oh well,
How
you
we
shouldn't have
gonna
been.
we
You
coming
shouldn't
out?
have been cheating.
I mean,
Some of this stuff is like, guys, you kind of walked yourself into this. Like, the reason why I don't scam and do wild shit is because my luck is so crazy that I'd be the person getting extorted by like a 7-year-old and still get in trouble anyway. So it's like I just don't move that way. It's not worth it. It's not worth it.
this is man. I wish some of my Buffalo niggas was well not Yannick, but some of my other niggas. I gotta read this one. Me and my cousin picked up
Oh
our
wow.
girlfriend from the Bronx. We lived by the Jersey Shore. I didn't feel like driving them back, so I disconnected the battery. And once they got in the car, I acted as if the car didn't start. They was pissed. They hadn't had to take an Uber all the way back to New York. To this day, they don't know. Even the comments within this was hilarious. Niggas was like, "Yo, you outing yourself!" Like, this shit was so funny, yo. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna tell you this again. Another crazy story. I'm not actually. I'm and thinking about it, man. I'm not telling you my shady shit, but I remember another situation
You don't want
for
to tell shit. Go
it's not
ahead.
nah man. Like, cause my shit ain't like this. This shit is funny. My shit is wild. Like I've did some shady shit. And I'm repenting. I've repented for my stuff. Don't need to bring up
Amen.
old shit. I'm gonna try to find some funny stuff. But anyway, so another funny story, of course, with vagina. Um, Around that same time, college, I met this girl out. I used to go to a bar in Niagara Falls, New York called the 3Ms. It was some hood shit. And I'm gonna pull this picture. I'm gonna airdrop and show y'all the picture before the night is over to show y'all how I looked back in the day, how I looked back in the day, you know. Anyway, this I met this chick out. She was like, "Yo, we were talking for a little bit. It was all cool on the phone, text and all that. Actually on the phone because text costs too much. I rather just call you. In any case, I had a blown gasket on my car. That pretty much means after a certain time your car is gonna overheat. And I risked it to drive all the way to Niagara Falls, New York. So from Buffalo, Niagara Falls, New York, it's about 30 minutes. It's like driving from I'll say the outskirts of Baltimore, if you're closer to 95 to DC. And I drove it, and it took me I bought a brand new gallon or like a big gallon of antifreeze, and I drove and pulled over. It took me an hour to get to her to not get laid at all. I didn't get nothing. I got nothing. I'm a nice guy. I didn't get anything. I just chilled. And I don't mean nice guy and like, oh, she didn't tell me. No, I just was like, okay, well, I'm out, whatever. But just in thinking about the dumb shit I did, just being young, these things are like I was the person on this shady shit on the side of the other side. I was the victim to these shady dealings. And it always had to do with what's on Suki's shirt. So understand, be careful out there.
Stop chasing that
I
puseta.
mean, I was young as fuck though,
It's
so
understandable.
you
Niggas be
know,
wild. Niggas be
niggas
wild.
be wild. Y'all don't understand how niggas be
Mm-hmm.
wild. Okay, let me go to
Mm-hmm.
the next one. All right, Suki, read this.
All right, snitched on my mom for an ice cream cone. My mom took me with her when I was about 5 years old to see one of her male friends. I guess my dad must have had an issue about that in the past because my mom told me not to tell him. See, that's where you're already fucking up. Don't take your kids to do no shit like this. Well, we get home and my dad pulls me aside and told me that if I was to tell him where we went, he'd buy me ice cream. So I told. The next thing I know, he confronted my mom about it. Then she whooped me for telling. Now here I am close to 29 years later and still waiting for that ice cream that I'll never get.
Um,
Dumbass. All
I
y'all
mean,
dumb. All y'all dumb.
it was a kid. It was a
First of
kid.
all, don't take your kids to do no fat shit like that.
I don't want to. I don't. I'll talk to you
Like
off air
I
about that. Not
said,
with me, but I
don't
just remember like
don't take your kids to do no wild shit like that. Don't.
they didn't do
Just
nothing
don't.
wild. She probably just went on. She see the thing is she probably
Just
ain't do
don't.
nothing wild.
Just don't. Drop them off at their grandmama house.
I'm gonna talk to you off air about
We
this
could talk about it, or we could definitely talk because I already
because I
told you we could
know
talk
because
about it.
I
We
know.
could talk about it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We could talk about it. Let's talk
All right,
about
all right, all right, all right, all right. So this is the last one, and this is the last one. This shit took me back. It was funny, and I got a funny little quick thing about this one. Suki, read it.
I used to play on my mom's boyfriend phone in the middle of the night and put lip gloss and earrings in his car, so my mom would leave him for cheating, and it worked. I was like 14.
Got him.
So I was like, yo, when I saw it, I was like, oh, that's some Buffalo shit. Looked it up. That chick is from Buffalo.
So sad.
Hey, look, I'm gonna tell you. Listen, Listen, I love Buffalo. I love my women from Buffalo. I love Buffalo. I love everything about it. I'm gonna be absolutely honest with you. But I've been beat so bad. Like you don't understand. Like it takes a different type of nigga to. I don't want to get into it because I don't want to be bashed
Hmm.
and all that shit. But I'm
That's
telling
it.
you.
Just leave it right there. Go ahead.
So I did want to show y'all this picture real quick, just real quick of the time when I was doing all this thirst and shit. So y'all can understand clown shit, you know. So don't judge
Living
me
your
too much.
truth. Yes.
Like, So yes. So yeah, man. That was back in the day, a long time ago. But yeah, that was me. But I stuck out, I loved colors and
This nigga was in Dipset. X out. X out.
Hey man, I don't give a fuck. Hey yo, what up? Understand this though. Understand this. I already went to copping. I was the only niggas wearing colors and copping. So understand that. Like you know what? Whatever, y'all. I don't even like what's happening. Can we find something else, or we can actually? No, I don't want to do it. We can do a Sam PC drop while we trying to get ready for the next joint.
I
The
thought
only thing.
you don't have all the other stuff up.
Oh yeah, I do. I just wanted to give them a shout out. Okay. So now let's get into the topics. We got a few topics that let me see, I'm doing this right. Suki, you doing all these. It's all on you.
So, COVID cooties, are you getting vaccinated or no?
I am not getting vaccinated. I'll tell you this though. What I've come to see in the and so previously before the vaccine was coming out, everybody was saying I ain't doing that. Black people, da da da, Tuskegee experiments, blah blah blah. Which I understand. We read a lot, but we don't experience enough. That's how I've always looked at our culture. And so now people that are actually in the industry, as far as medical professionals, I know several medical professionals that got it on Facebook Live Black, from traveling nurses to doctors that got the vaccine on like Facebook Live to say they got it. And I know some people, my homeboy Pat, his sister, had to get it because she works in a medical office, and their job told him like you have to get this in order to continue to work here. The thing is though, she has other. He was like, I'm just pissed because she takes other medication, so it could offset. One of the things I did find out about the COVID that they're saying that it does not stop infection, which makes sense with most things. You get the flu shot, you can still get the flu, but you just won't get the flu, but you still infect other people.
Either way, I don't want that.
Yeah. Are you getting it? So you're not getting it.
As of right now, I know that Maryland is implementing a plan for educators and nursing homes. I believe it's the state superintendent has submitted vaccination plans for each jurisdiction. School systems will begin to implement plans in the next upcoming weeks. So what I worry about is, again, that as Black people, we don't have trust in the medical professional field, and there are a lot of leery things with all of that, with the Tuskegee experiment, Henrietta Lacks. There are so many other things that we can't, especially specifically to Baltimore. There are things that have been done here that are just really fucked up, like to people and to the community. I'm really not trying to fuck with that, and I really feel like I'm going to be in a rock and a hard place if I find out that my job tells me I have to, because I might respectfully resign. Yeah, I'm not doing that.
I hear you. Are you scared that the vaccination that you get within your school is going to be like, and don't take this in the wrong way, I'm not going to say microchip, but like something that's going to fuck with you, or are you just scared because vaccinations take a longer time to be pushed out?
I feel like vaccinations take a long time to be pushed out. I feel like this all came out very quickly. You know what I mean? And I'm not saying that COVID is not real or whatever like that, but I'm not really trying to be the test dummy for nobody's bullshit. Because for me, I've had other health ailments outside of that, and I don't want that shit to trigger. And then I'm watching 10 years later, have you had the COVID-19?
The COVID vaccine in 2021?
Nah, I ain't trying to. I'm not really trying to. I'm not really trying to fuck with that. So that's really not an option. That's not an option for me right now.
I respect that. I respect that. I don't want if they like, honestly, I'm gonna be absolutely honest with you. I'm not gonna take it. I really just care about if my daughter has to take it to go back to school, because I'll risk it all for her not to go. Like I'll focus all as much as I can for her not to have to take it. Whether if I have to go into homeschooling, and excuse me, be that type of parent. I don't want her to take it. I'm nervous about my daughter. I'm not so much nervous about me. Maybe
Right.
because I'm a wild person and things I've
I mean, and that's, to each their own. But for me, I ain't with that shit. No, no, no,
I
nope.
just yeah, I just think, I've taken drugs before, so it's just like and like they said, if you used to suck the wash rag in a bathtub, you don't need to worry about the vaccine. The wash rag?
I mean, that's all fine and well, but nope. I used to drink baby oil. Full disclosure.
Yo,
Ask,
I used to
ask
eat
my mom.
sponges. I
She's
used to
in
eat
here.
sponges. I used to love to eat sponges.
Yeah, kids are
Sponge
into
taste.
some weird shit. Like I used
Sponges
to love the smell
tasted
of
so good.
gasoline. All
Well,
of that.
that's weird. Women like that shit. That shit is weird. But
Yeah.
that's weird. I don't know what that's about.
Don't let a nigga have gasoline cologne on. I'll be like,
Okay. Speaking about people putting things in your body, um,
okay.
something recently happened to a person who decided to put something in their body. Now, I'll
So,
say this little bit before Suki starts.
mm-hmm.
Um, mushrooms are a hell of a drug, but you should not inject them. You shouldn't. And I'll tell you
Never, like
one of the
never.
and
They are
if
to
y'all
be
ever
eaten, or you can drink them. You
you
should
can
never
yo,
inject
is
them
this
into your
crooked?
body,
Like, hold on, is this crooked? Like, yo,
bro.
the mirror
No,
remote is bothering me. Like, I don't know. It's the mirror remote. All right, I'm sorry.
you gotta
No,
relax. You
yo,
good?
but anyway, no, yeah, so like if anybody like just understand this, like that like you should not inject it. And Suki is gonna go ahead, Suki, just go ahead, read what you gotta do.
Okay. So, a 30-year-old Nebraska man injected himself with magic mushrooms. And we're talking about the drug, not the kind that you like on pizza or on your subs. So, if you've ever done mushrooms before, you know that they are not to be consumed like, via injection. You can either eat or drink them. Mushrooms ended up growing in the man's bloodstream, causing his body to go into organ failure. So he is being treated right now with long-term use of antifungals and antibiotics. It was noted that this gentleman, and this was something that I did not find out in the story initially, that he was bipolar. He had been having manic and depressive episodes, and he was trying to research different ways on how to decrease his opioid use at home. So he thought that that was a good idea.
So I'll say this. So the thing is with
Mm.
sort of no, I'm just laughing because of who's in, who's on. So anyway, the thing is with mushrooms, and psilocybin, which is pretty much the THC. Psilocybin is to mushrooms what THC is to weed. Pretty much that's what it is. So there's a lot of studies that people with depression, people that have heavy like real anxiety. I'm talking about like real anxiety that been prescribed to take some type of mushroom. It's actually being decriminalized all over the place, and there's places in DC where you can actually buy like edible versions of mushrooms that have psilocybin in it. Um, for that man to inject it though, I think he was just trying to find Mecca. Like I don't know, like he was trying to find Valhalla. Like he wanted to see what was gonna happen, and I think he was taking it normally, like the tea, because like you said, like you can take it as a tea or whatever. But I
Hmm.
think he was trying to, if he was taking it as to stop his all his issues, like the things he had going on mentally, I think he took too long, and then that affected him taking it the way he did. If that makes any sense, like to inject that into your blood,
That's
into
like
your vein.
immediate, like,
That's what they do with heroin. That's why they do it like that. Like they want that instant high.
yeah, I wouldn't. I don't know why you would do that, but okay. We wish
But
him
yeah,
nothing but the best. I hope that he gets better.
yeah,
Don't do
no,
that, y'all.
you don't do that.
Not
Yeah.
smart.
But listen, I'm gonna say this. So look, I'm gonna tell you this. So there is a really dope documentary
Mm-hmm.
on a Netflix called Dope. I think it's called like Good Trips. Um um on psychedelics or something. Just type in psychedelics or PHYS and it'll come up. It's on Netflix. And it's people's different stories on what they did, taking anything from mushrooms to acid and LSD. And you should really watch it. It's really interesting to see how people react and how it's really good.
Everyone has a different trip.
Yeah. And no trip is the same. They're like snowflakes. Any case, Suki, what's the next one?
All right. So the New York City vessel is getting ready to shut down. Do you have the picture that I sent you of what it looks like?
Oh shit, Suki, you be throwing me
If you
out
can't
there.
pull it up, that's fine.
No. I don't know. They're all at
Okay.
the bottom.
All
What's
right.
the?
If you
It's
can't
four,
pull it up, we just gonna move on. All
I
right.
got four
So
pictures though, Suki.
it's
Which one?
okay. It's the one that has all the stairs with the
I
people.
got you. We can
Yeah.
do that. Boom.
Okay.
Watch this.
I just want
Watch
to
me
show you
do it.
guys what it looks
Watch me
like.
do it how I do it. Huh. I'm getting good at this. Come on now. Okay. Boom. There it is.
All
That's
right,
it.
so what you guys are looking at right now is a picture of the New York City vessel. And this is a 150-foot interactive centerpiece at Hudson Yard in Manhattan. So it's closed now, right now.
Oh, that was how long that's been there.
I'm about to tell you. It's
Okay.
closed right now, following its third suicide as of Monday. So it's a big attraction in the city. As you can see, it has 154 stairways and 80 landings, and it opened back in March 2019. So I actually got to see this, and
I
I
didn't even
be
get to
there.
see it. I was over there.
Yeah, it's
I didn't even
pretty
see that
dope.
shit.
It's a super cool exhibit. But they plan to consult with suicide prevention professionals to lessen the suicides. So it's been a lot of suicide attempts, multiple ones back to back to back. So as of right now, it's shut down. Like you can't access it right
Well,
now.
this is, think about it. Most places start like tall places. Was the Empire State Building didn't have that grid up before,
Right.
before people started jumping. Even in Paris, the Eiffel Tower, they didn't have how it is now. And then given, if you think about it, given when those times were made, the Great Depression, like all these times, we're in in a depressive state in America. It's a lot of shit happening. So kudos to the architects, but goddamn it to the governing um upper echelon within the district of Manhattan. You didn't
Right.
think
And
that one through?
the designer did say that he had some like worries about creating the actual design, like he was worried about it.
Mhm.
They didn't really go into detail about what things he was worried about, but there were some things that he was worried about in creating, the actual, structure. So
Right.
it was pretty dope while it lasted. It's unfortunate that a lot of people ended up taking their lives behind this. My condolences to their families and loved ones. And a lot of these people that were listed, because I'm crazy. I Google, like, I get real into a rabbit hole when I'm looking at stuff. A lot
Right.
of these people were like in their 20s. They were young.
What
So I don't know.
what they said their names?
They did. They had their names up there. Yeah.
How they look?
They weren't us.
Okay. That's it. All right, let's go to the next one. Let's make sure. One I wanted to talk about. Suki, I'm gonna let you rev the engine on this shit to start some shit. Start some shit with this one.
All right.
And
So
and, and before we go into this, I want to say, please, get well, Dr. Dre,
yeah.
freaking pioneer in the hip hop community, the West Coast sound, like the godfather of a West Coast sound that, he's, because of him, Eminem, Snoop, fucking Kendrick, oh my goodness,
50 Cent.
50, so many people because of him. And I'm gonna say it, goddamn it, we talked about this a few weeks ago. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we did. But because of him, I really do think all that stress and anxiety that happened with him in his ongoing battle with his ex-wife is the reason why he had that aneurysm.
Most definitely.
So I'm gonna say that.
Most definitely. So, as we all know, Dr. Dre is going through the motions. He is trying to end his, I believe, 25-year marriage right now. He was he had a brain aneurysm on January the 5th. As of January the 6th, he's advanced his wife $2 million. Pretty much, I feel like I'm gonna have to agree. I think the divorce is stressing him. It's a lot. He's agreed to maintain financial status quo for his wife, including but not limited to the payment of all wife's expenses consistent with her spending since the date of separation, which includes her two places of residence. But he is refusing to pay for her protection. She's asking for him to pay for her security detail or something to that effect. And I think dry cleaning was also on the list as well. She also brought up allegations of abuse regarding
Yeah.
him allegedly holding a gun to her head, punching her in
Yeah.
the face, slamming her
Yeah.
in the wall back in 2000 and 2001. When I Googled, it says that his net worth is reported 800 million. And I don't know if that's a little off or not because I thought he sold Beats to Apple for $3 billion.
He's so that actually number changed when Tyrese bum ass. Never have a friend like Tyrese, and if you do, know where to put him in his place. But
Mm,
Tyrese messed that up actually. If you ever watch a documentary, because he released that information via
right,
IG prior to it happening, and that can actually mess up for investors. So that would can be technically inside training as trading. So I see that like, oh shit, let me go and buy a whole bunch of stock in Apple or Beats. It wasn't Apple at the time, but Beats by Dre. And then so they actually brought his money down. He
right.
still became I think he was close to a billionaire, but Tyrese fucked that up.
Right. So that was that. Now what I do want to say unpopular opinion about Dr. Dre is that he does have a history of abuse
Michelet.
and violence, and several people have spoken out about it before. So this is not really far fetched. I wanted to say something, but I don't want to go there. I'm not going to go there right now. But I was going to say, when y'all be liking them exotic women and that's what y'all be asking for,
No,
I
say
mean,
that shit. God damn it.
but that's where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? Marriage, I've never been married before. But at the same time, I feel like when you are a person who may have a significant amount of money, maybe that's something that you need to think about.
Yeah.
Do you want to split it down the middle? Are we gonna go separate? You can't always think that everything's gonna be cookie crunch, and you really don't know how somebody is going to do you. Like you don't know that. You can't
Listen, I'm
really
gonna tell you this
predict.
right now.
You
I'm gonna
can't
tell you this right
predict
now.
that.
If I reach over 150,000 a
Hmm.
year, I'm gonna get a prenup. And now understand this, prenups don't have to necessarily mean if we were to divorce, um, you're not getting anything. You're not getting anything that I had coming into the marriage. There's different legalities that's surrounded about it. And understand this. And you can fight me on it. You can say whatever the fuck you want to say, but understand this. Marriage is a love. It's two people coming together because they love each other.
It's a
One.
business.
But two, it's a fucking business. And you know how it comes to business? Becomes a business when the lesser party or party gets hurt and wants to,
Hmm.
and
And
that's when it
and
becomes
niggas be
a
trying to
business.
get
And
paid.
so in any situation, what I would do to protect my business, you got to do it. My business partner, when we first started, like we was like, I mean, we still cool, but when we first started, we was like, yo, we need to do this. We made sure that if it ever got funky between us, like, yo, fuck you, we made sure our percentages was right. We made sure everything was good. If we were to sell off, this is how much. And always, it will always be that in the company, one of us will always get 2%, no matter what happens with the company. As long as the company is still bringing in money, it's always a 2%. So a lot of people a lot of people think, and I hate seeing these I don't want to say memes, but when I read the comments and she was doing this, she did all this. I'm not negating what a woman did for that man because I understand. Trust me, there's been times where I didn't have no money and I had to do what I had to do as far as being a person to just be in the household. Like I didn't have no money. So if I didn't have a job, what I'm gonna do, lay around? No, I gotta earn my keep one way. That's something I learned being a child, though. That's
Hmm.
you got it or you don't. But that's a whole nother story. What I'm saying is, I really do. I see these comments and people talk about like, yo, specifically dudes, and you get a few women talk about too. Why would she do that? Why would she do that? Now, I do understand. I think she's wilding with what she's going through because I'm getting sick of seeing women in these situations be like, okay, you were together for 25 years, cool, but then I really don't think it costs $2 million a month for you to fucking pour some fucking Fruit Loops in a bowl.
Baby, you smoking that
I
weed.
don't.
You're not
I don't
getting
give a
that
fuck.
from me. And so, not to say that I think anybody should resort to violence, but I see why people be killing motherfuckers and offing them because, like, if
Taking
you
them to the
really,
Bahamas. Hey, baby, I want to take you
yeah,
somewhere.
if you really think you want to take that from me, it's just like one of the reasons why I've shied away from marriage is because I know that even in separating in relationships, how nasty people get when you ain't even trying to be nasty. Like when you ain't even trying to go there, when you're trying to be diplomatic as fuck. And I'm a person like when I break up with you, it's very diplomatic. Like I ain't trying to take nothing from you. I don't want anything from you. I just want my things. And then I even get to the point where if I haven't been afforded to get my items back, I just take it as an L. I'm gonna have to take that.
Well, I just remember
Oh
we had
yeah, my
about 5 episodes.
laptop.
We had
I
a
just wanted my
campaign going.
laptop. I don't give a fuck.
Yo,
Run down on that nigga for my laptop. I
under-
don't give a
yo,
fuck.
is my hat? I'm sure my hat is crooked.
Bro, relax. You're good. You're good.
Yo, so look, understand this. I understand what you're saying, but I have to say this, Suki. We had a 4 episode
I don't
campaign
give a fuck. I
about
wanted my
that goddamn
laptop.
laptop.
I wanted my
And
laptop.
pick up to our listeners the how strong y'all are. Like
I wanted my
seriously.
laptop and I got it back. And I got it back though because niggas knew it wasn't a game. Give me my shit. That's all I asked for. All the other shit, I don't need that. You can keep that, baby. But that laptop, sweetie, you can't even type. You type like a fucking Jiffy Lube
All right,
McGee.
all right, all right,
You
all
was gonna
right,
give
all
me
right,
my
all right,
laptop.
all right, all right, all right, all right.
I
Hey,
don't
that's
care.
old
I don't
news.
know
That's
why
old
people be trying to
news.
silence women when they having a moment. Let me have my fucking moment.
Why you
Like,
making it like that?
no. I'm not saying, but I wanted my laptop and I got my laptop. I got it.
You had to make it about silencing women.
I'm
Why did
just
you have?
saying. But the
I think
nigga heard
you
me.
put a race card. You put a gender card.
But the nigga heard me though. But he heard me because I got my shit. Per. So either it was gonna be two of these or
Not your
like
dad's. That's over. It's been happened. She got her shit.
I got my shit and it was delivered. Thank you. So that's that on that. Fuck.
All right. So hopefully that whole thing works out with Dr. Dre. I think that he was wild for doing that. Listen, all gloves is out when you done put guns to the mother your child had and you done beat on her. All the gloves is gone. I'm talking the shit that I say, just understand this, it's going off of a marriage that, it had some hiccups, but it was no abuse. You know what I'm saying? So
Mm-hmm.
there's that.
I mean, like I said, I think that when you make a lot of money, I think you need to sit down and really think about. He said that he would be willing to make sure that she can meet the status quo. So that way that she could afford her regular living, which I think is, pretty damn decent. He's going to keep your 2 residents that you have. But the
You know
two
what? I would do it.
the $2
It
million
ain't tricking
a
if you
month,
got it. Yeah, it ain't tricking it. But listen, 2 million, it
$2
depends on
million
my
a
income.
month.
2 million, it depends on my income. Listen, first of all, just real quick, if my net worth is 800, you gotta understand that's not all liquid. My net worth is 800, but that's not liquid. Let's say your liquid could literally be 100 million. Let's say it's 300 million, right? Now, that's a lot of money, way more than a lifetime, especially for Dr. Dre. He's well over 50. So yeah, but he has kids, he has other ventures that he's trying to do, and now having somebody that he has to give alimony to who purposely, a lot of flex that a lot of women do, they won't get married afterwards. A woman, like a lot of people need to understand this too. When niggas being basketball, you making bread, you a hustler or whatever, and y'all get married and there's no prenup or whatever, alimony stops once you get married. So I'm sorry, once that person get married. So I'm dating somebody, we get married, my net worth is 100 million, right? My net worth is 100 million. I signed a prenup, but when I met her, I had 90 million. Now I'm at 10 million. So she's entitled to that. And then legality, she might want more, whatever. Going through that shit, whatever. What I'm saying is, if she decides not to get married again, I have to pay alimony until set time. It can go on forever.
But that's
Alimony
also
is
but
a
that's
real.
also like too when you also get married that the new couple, the mother of your child can assess your partner's income for child support as well. So, like, for me, marrying somebody with a kid, I got to be careful because somebody could then look at my income and try to assess it to try to get child support from me too. And because I'm married to the person legally, I have to pay. You ain't know that, did you?
I'm gonna just be a badass bitch on the bleak beach. I don't even want like, yeah, that shit is wow, really?
Yeah, people really get nasty, and like, make no mistake, motherfuckers know these things. They know that, and that's why they move the way that they do. So it's like, are you really trying to make sure that your child is really taken care of,
Or
or are
you
you
just trying
trying
to
to get
hurt a
at me?
motherfucker?
Because baby, I didn't splash off up on that. Okay, they don't got nothing to do with me. Like, so, but I've seen it happen. It actually happened to somebody that I know, like, where their income is now being deducted for child support because she's married a man who had 2 kids prior to her. So now her income is assessed in what they need to be paying monthly for child support.
True, in all states.
Yeah,
Well,
not
I
all
need to know
states,
those
but it's
states.
enough for me. I need to find out which state it is so I don't go live there.
Mm.
So,
Okay.
shit.
All right. Let's get out of there. Let's get out of there. That before we go any further, can I prenup? Yes. I really want to do our Sam PC. They're not on here, are they? I want to give them a shout out, but we just shout them out. Can we take a shot?
Sure.
Nobody drop any type of things. We got the bougie crowd in today. I don't know, niggas back to work though too. That's not wait, Suki. You just take a real shot. Go oh.
Ooh.
Come on now. Oh, and I will probably be having invite only if anybody is around. Y'all can hit me up if y'all know me. I think I'm gonna have a Bills Ravens game watch party. You already know Suki was popping. So
Oh,
you
we in
already know
there.
that.
We pulling
So
up.
you know, and my sister gone, so I feel like the R. Kelly joint. We in the air. No, I ain't gonna do that. She might be
Well,
looking.
I'm not a Dirty Bird fan, but I will come for the wings. Y'all gonna have wings?
Let's go, Bills.
Who is in the chat talking about let's go Bills? Y'all are really
Let's
out
go,
of
Bills.
pocket.
Let's go, Bills. Sorry.
I'll bring brownies. Sequoia, what kind of? You know what, Sequoia? Just hit me up, girl.
Her brownies got something in them.
And that's the kind.
motherfuckers is different. This just hit different.
Yes.
But no,
Well,
I'm definitely thinking about.
What time do the
We'll
what
talk
time do they
about
play?
that. It's at night, so I'm contemplating either doing. I like depending on how this goes. Tomorrow's Friday, so I need to figure everything out by tomorrow. So it depends on either I'm gonna watch halftime at my spot in Laurel and then just come here and then a few people pull up, or I'll be here. I'll buy some wings. I like they're gonna get smacked by the Ravens, bro. I can tell you don't know about football because you said that, so I'm not even gonna do that. I'm not gonna. You're trolling
that Baltimore is gonna go hard for the Dirty Birds. You already know
they're gonna
that.
go hard. The thing is, I've been watching the Ravens. They have been watching the Bills. That's the thing. Everybody, like, I've watched all the football games. The reason why we haven't record, guys, is because of me. I'll be absolutely honest. Because Suki hit me up like, Dolo, you trying to record? I can't. I'm watching football. That's my problem. I watch all the fucking football games. And the Ravens fans, I love Maryland. I'm here. I pay taxes here. But understand, don't think it what it is. Y'all, you know what? I'm sorry.
Well, let's just wait till Sunday. Let's see what happens.
Suki, it's Saturday at night. It's Saturday.
Oh, that's it. Whatever. I'm just here for the wings.
Okay. All right. So I'll figure that out. Everybody text me, DM me. We'll figure this
out. I did not know. Thank you, boo. He always look out.
I don't. Yeah, y'all trying to take a shot? Let's take the shot and then keep the show going because it's 9:59.
Come on.
We not listening to him no more. I heard he's snitching. That was a funny thing. He's 13. Cheers, everybody. Cheers, black people. Thank you. Thank you. We got Neandra. Y'all said it. Thank you. One person. Y'all ain't fucking with me tonight.
It's okay. Y'all fine.
Where Brian? Brian will take a shot.
Brian.
You say his name so funny. I really need to do an audio clip. Brian.
Brian.
Well, yeah, let's keep it going. People watching and everything. Let's keep it going. If we pull up,
Dolo says you taking a shot or no?
I don't know, nigga, what you got there.
Liqueurs.
I know that big ass Jack bottle's still there.
Oh.
You taking a shot, son?
Huh?
You taking a shot? I got bullet here.
Okay. Oh, okay. All right. Hold on.
Yeah. Okay. While he's going to get his shot, we're going to
Yeah.
go. All right. So, parents, if you are a mama, a daddy, a bonus mom, a bonus dad, an uncle, a godparent, etc., how do you feel about school opening? Lately, we have had parents who are demanding that school opens. They feel that this closure is harming kids academically and emotionally. And one woman here in Maryland stated that her 14-year-old son took his own life due to depression from not being in school.
Mm.
That say a lot about y'all house. What type of environment are you cultivating in your house?
Oh, okay. So I'll say this. I'll start. Can I start? May I start?
Yes, you may.
Okay. So I'm gonna speak on as far as, so you're saying, just to make sure I don't want to mess this up, that that woman saying her son took her life because of what's happening in the school district and where they live. What
She
school
said that
district?
it was. She said that it was due to depression from not being in school. This was a Maryland
Okay.
student. I don't want to give too
Maryland.
much details.
No, I got you. So look,
But
I'm gonna say this. Yes, I really do think, and I wish. I don't know if, I don't know if she's on. Juanice, one of our dope ass speakers, who is who talks to kids throughout this whole thing and brought it up in our education week when we did the thing with Georgetown. Slight flex, I had to mention that. She mentioned that this could possibly be an issue. The thing, so yes, you cannot blame the schools though. The reason why is because of this. If everybody has their own thing, everybody has their own thing going on. Like, not everybody has a job where it's hectic. Not everybody has a job where it's really easy. Some people are busy and they cannot attend and be there for their child. Then we need to figure out what's going on.
right.
Being black, I'll keep it 100 right now. Being black right now, as in high school or in grammar school and junior high, with social media, with the internet at my fingertips, I don't know what type of child I would be. I don't know, because I didn't grow up in that era. I didn't have internet. I got internet around 99, 2000, and it was like 56K, and I looked at porn. You know what I'm saying? It was the beginning ages of the internet. Now it's at your fucking fingertips. So kids are taking in, listen, grown people age taking sabbatical from internet and from social media. Why? Because it's too much. So we got these kids that seeing it because they don't know how to take sabbaticals. No, they on TikTok, they on Instagram, they on, not Facebook, they on whatever they're on, and we expect them to act normal how we act, and then they have to stay at home. They don't have no outlet. Half of the motherfuckers that's our age right now, and I had a conversation with somebody, I really think when COVID started, the reason why niggas was traveling is because they don't know how to be at home by themselves. Yeah, it's one thing. It's a fine line between loving to travel and not being at home and don't know how to just be at home with yourself. So I really, really, really do think that the woman, the parents, the man, the whomever wrote that article, who was in there, yes, there is a thing, but you really have to take into account what's going on. Like, seriously, kids need that. If they're from 2 to 7th, kids need an outing. 8th to I'll say 8th to senior. I'll say 8th to junior, sophomore year. There's a different type of connection that you possibly need with that child. They need a little bit more freedom, but not too much. And having a face mask on, it's a lot. But I really do think that like suing is it's not the way. Like, it's something you didn't notice. It's a mistake. Your child died because it was a mistake that you didn't understand, you could not relate to because you grew up in a different thing. And I think that's parents like my age, parents that's younger, parents that's older, definitely older, cannot relate to because these kids are totally different than us. Internet is changed the game.
Well,
That's
I think a lot of it is like right now, this part of life is where parents and guardians really need to get really creative about preserving their kids' livelihood and well being. So, if that calls for you to do a little bit more than you would, I mean, even with toddlers, you got to get up and get out with them. Maybe go for a ride, go get some ice cream, achieve some sense of normalcy for kids because they know when shit is off a little bit.
mhm.
They can feel that and they
Feel
therefore
that energy.
they act out. So my thing is you cannot keep a kid. I've always, even before the pandemic ever happened, the parents that always were in the house all the time and never take their kid anywhere, and if you notice their child acts like a wild animal like when they get around people, because it's
Yeah,
like you ain't never fucking, you don't go nowhere. So it's like you're running around, you acting psycho, like you don't, because it's almost like when you keep a dog in a crate all day, when he get out he's going to AWOL and wow the fuck out around the house because you don't give him that opportunity to just be. You got to
yeah.
get a little bit creative with these kids and take them out. Link up with other parents. There are ways for y'all to link socially distance, being masked up. You know what I'm saying? Well, I've been to the park, what, 2, 3 weeks in a row, and there are parents with masks on, kids with masks on. People are socially distancing, they're respecting the space. And it is what it is. But you have to actually get up and get out there because we know that if they're at school, that recess time is not available to them.
So let me just say this. I understand exactly what you're saying, but you have to understand this too. You have to factor in that in the formula of that parent, that single parent with multiple kids. One. You can start with one kid with a very task oriented job. So you got a 9 to 5. Yeah, you can work from home, but you got to work from home 9 to 5. They emailing you, they saying all this stuff. Your child is working, they got to work, and you know what I'm saying. So yes, I understand what you're saying, but what understand this, Sugi, that
Okay.
those those things are really hard, and
It
to
is
find
very hard, and I'm not
yeah,
discounting it. But what I'm saying is, I grew up with a single mother with multiple children in the home, so it wasn't just me. I don't have a
mhm.
silver spoon in my mouth. I wasn't
But you didn't grow up
afforded.
during COVID though,
But
and not
I,
internet.
but you still got to get active. And while we're saying that kids have all of these other things and they need structure, that is where you as the parent have to implement some sort of structure and routine. Even for me as an adult, the beginning of COVID, I was fucking wilding. I was drunk as shit at like 9 o'clock in the
We
morning,
all were. We
yelling
all
at
were.
Maury, like, you're
We
not
all
the
were. We all were,
father.
yo.
Like, I was out of it, okay?
We all were,
So,
yo.
as a part of like implementing certain things, like we're talking about school giving structure, what happens to structure at home? Because even on the weekends, even though we were kids that were at school every day, my mother still implemented some sort of structure for us on the weekend. It wasn't a fucking free for all. You were in dance or you were in a community activity or we're going out, even if it was out in the backyard, we're going to go out and we're going to do something. We're going to take a walk around the block. We're going to go for a ride. We're going to go do something. It may not be what I want to do, and I may be annoyed and I might be irritated because it's just me. But even my coworker the other day, I was on the phone with her. Her daughter's wilding in the background. Okay, we're on a
Mhm.
Zoom call. She's fucking losing her fucking mind.
Right.
She said, you know what? She said, today is Wednesday. We supposed to go for our weekly croissant run. She was like, I need you to calm it down for a second. I got about 5 more minutes and we're gonna go get our croissant and our drinks. They get like smoothies or whatever on Wednesdays. She's
Okay.
told me that as a single mother, she has to implement some sort of structure for her daughter, some sort of routine for her because she was all over the place. And I think in the beginning, when this happened, I blame the schools because a lot of schools just kind of told the kids, just show up. Just make sure
Yeah.
you log on. Just make
Yeah.
sure you log on because y'all didn't think that this was going to be a long-term thing. And that's the arrogance of like America. Like we thought that
Yeah.
this wasn't that serious. We'll be over this in a
Yeah.
couple months. Now
Absolutely.
this has become our reality. So what I'm saying is ask for help if you can. You know what I'm saying? Ask for help. Ask your village, because people love to talk about their village, they people. Ask for help. Hey,
What
can
if
you
you don't
take
have
this
a village
Wednesday?
though?
then I'm not sure. Then my heart goes out to you, because then it is hard. But I'm saying you got to ask for help. You don't really know what people are capable of, like how they can support you, until you actually ask. If you don't
Yeah,
ask,
I hear
I
you.
don't know that you need help. I've had
No,
plenty
I
of my
understand
friends
that. I
call me
just
and say, "Hey, can you come get my daughter? Can you spend some time? Can you do this? Because my schedule is a little bit flexible. I start work later in the day."
no, I
So
understand. I understand that,
ask for help.
but no, true. It's just that the type of the things that you're saying is very very being I'm living in my hometown and I'm going through this. There are a lot of people that don't live in their hometown, and I'm just saying this just to just to point out the obvious because I didn't live in my hometown with a
I don't live
child,
in
and
my
I
hometown
didn't have.
either. I don't live in my
But
hometown either.
I understand that, but I had a child, and out
Right.
here, my it's not what you think. The village not always could help because the village may be too strong. You know what I'm saying? So you just understand this, Suki, that not everybody, the way you saying you got the friend that had the child and everything and they do that, everybody's job is different. You got people out here that's managed. Understand this. I said this to somebody this earlier this week that was having stress with their job, and I said, one thing is that COVID showed us is that the stress that you have with your job is actually a real thing, and we didn't know it. The reason why we didn't know it is because we were stuck on. We went to work, 9 to 5, 10 to 7, 11 to 8, whatever. We went to work and then we were able to come home. And then whatever our release was, whether it was the gym, whether it was going out to the bar without a mask, whatever it was meeting up with people, meeting random people out, whatever your outlet was, it was good. But then it stopped. All that was stopped. It closed up. So now you're stuck with seeing the job. So now you're at your job, and now your job is now showing you how stressful they really are because you can't escape them. They
I
at
hear
your
you on all.
home.
I'm living that. I get it.
Yeah.
But also at the
So
same
so
time, it's the
add
person from
add
the.
one. Listen, no, just hear me out, please.
I know. I hear
Add
you.
add one or two children, three children to that. You know, and that's what I'm
What the fuck? Like
no,
what?
but
Like
no,
I'm
no,
not
no.
trying to be a bitch, but it's like, yo, on the end of me being the educator, I just want to say this. Black people are always talking about preserving certain things as far as family structure and lives and all of this stuff. When are we just going to fucking do it? Like, and stop. Like, I'm about to link up, like, y'all, look, I need help. I don't have my immediate family here in this state with me, but if I had a
Uh-huh,
child, my friends are my family. So I have to ask for help. I
uh-huh.
have to ask for help. I have to. So
And
had
then what happened if they say no? Because
then
they
then
will.
then then we're gonna have to go there. But if you ain't never asked, you can't tell me what the fuck gonna happen if you ain't never say shit. Like if you ain't never asked nobody, you can't really say like what is the outcome gonna be if you never asked.
So
You never
I just think,
asked.
I hear what you're saying. And I listen, I want you to understand this. I hear what you're saying, but however, you really do sound like a person that's far removed from the situation,
And that's
and
fine.
not and not
Everybody
not
has their
and I'm
own.
not. I understand you're
And
an
I respect
educator.
that. And everybody has their own opinion. But what I'm noticing is a lot of my kids that were off the chain when I was telling their parents, like, you might want to get a hold of that. Like, it's a problem. Oh, no, it's y'all. Oh, no. Oh, no. And so now you got to be home with him or her. And you seeing the same shit that I was telling you that he does in class when he walks off or he cussing everybody out when he don't want to hear it. He doing
Well,
that
yeah,
shit to you. That shit hit
that's
different.
one
No, no,
thing, but
no. But no, no, no,
not
no.
every parent is
But
like that.
let me,
You're comparing yourself with other
baby.
parents, the parents
And
that do that.
but what I'm saying is the point is we left a lot of things to other people in far as how we dealt with our kids. We left a
Absolutely.
lot of things to other people, and a lot of people put a lot on teachers and staff members and educators, shit that I cannot control. If you have let a child get away with so much from the age of 2 to 12 and now you asking me to correct it, how can I fix that? They home with you now. I've legit had parents call me on my phones. Can you talk to him? Because I don't know what to do. I don't Why am I able to discipline your kid
So
from my house? Like, I'm confused.
this seems like a really really good topic. So I want to bring up a few of the top a few of the things. One of the listeners said both of my children have IEP plans. I'm not familiar what that is. Maybe one of y'all could tell me.
Individual education plan.
Okay, thank you. And unfortunately, they have been greatly affected by the schools being closed. No, I don't want them to get sick, but they need the structure that the plan provides. Totally understand that. That makes
Mhm.
total sense. I get it. Not everybody, like again, like when I'm saying, Suki, I don't want people to make it seem like, educators need to be there. I don't want schools to open back up. But I have, first of all, understand this. My daughter don't even live in this state. I do the best I can, but I'm sure, trust me, I don't even think that's enough. You feel me? Like, I don't even think that's enough. And I could say all the big ups and give shout outs to, but it's probably still not. I can give all the money and everything. It's still not enough.
No
So I
doubt. And I
understand that.
don't want to seem like I'm insensitive to what's happening or what's going on. But what kind of bothers me about some parents is that parents can make a way to get some dick or like to make a date or like to do all of that. But then it's like when it comes time to deal with your kids, now it's like, I don't know what to do. Like that same energy that you put into getting a nigga, you need to put that same energy into dealing with them.
So
And
you
I
think
only
they just so what
go
you're
ahead.
saying is they probably just don't they gotta just figure it out in that way.
You're gonna have to restructure your life. You're gonna have to and
Got
even
you.
if that means advocating for yourself as a mother, as a parent, as a professional,
As a
because
father.
even today, with yes, as a father, don't want to leave the fellas out. But also today, I had to stand my ground and not entering a meeting today for my own well-being. Y'all keep talking about the same shit every week. It's negative as fuck. I don't want to hear it. So I'm out of it. If that would have caused me to get a write-up or a disciplinary action today, so be it. I'd have took that L today, but I'm not for the bullshit because I have to protect myself and my well-being. I have to establish boundaries. There's no reason why a work meeting should be 3 and 4 hours. And y'all talking about nothing.
So we got
Stand your
uh
ground and explain
no,
to your
I
supervisors, I am a parent. I am also virtually learning as well with my kids. I'm doing shit too with my children. Cause don't think, child, when the white people be having a fucking mental breakdown, I just can't. The anxiety. I need FMLA. Oh my god, I can't do it.
yo, I
Why?
learned
Why?
no, I won't get
You
into
don't
that.
gotta take on that stress. Use your benefit package, baby. Okay, do what you need to do. Ask for help. Shit,
Uh
fuck that. I
okay.
ain't got no kids, and I'm still bowing out gracefully. Fuck that.
Okay, so we got another
Crazy.
listener, Des, a hometown from Rochester. She came from both. She Rochester. She a Bills fan. So shout out to her. It's hard to work and monitor virtual learning at the same time. It's impossible. Now that I do understand. There
I
was
agree.
time when I was working. Um, and a few of our other listeners agree with her. I remember times where I had to send out COVID updates, so that requires me to type and not only type but say words and do research on what's happening in the state of Maryland. I'm in Buffalo, New York, but I'm researching what's happening in the state of Maryland, how the COVID affecting us. Sending out something, I have to make a email blast. I have to put it on social media. I have to do a lot. But also, Harlan don't know any of that. Harlan is like, so, Daddy, Daddy, I don't understand this, that, and the third. So I have to do both. So it's damn near impossible, but some gonna have to take a break. But that's anything though. I'm a firm believer that no one can truly multitask. I've had conversations on this. I will want to have a TED talk on it, amongst other things, but no one can truly multitask. The term priorities, not to deviate, but the term priorities literally started in what, the 50s or the 60s. That's not even a real word. Priority to have priorities is to negate priority. Priority should be one. It's a whole nother thing. So I truly understand what you're saying, Des, cuz and Nisha. Like, I understand that.
I agree.
Um,
I agree. But I also want to hit the
Dion
fact
said
that
something that you agree with though.
yeah, I mean, but I agree with both sides of the coin. The point that I'm trying to make is at what point, as professionals, do we apply pressure to our jobs to have them be a little bit more flexible? I just watched the whole training on flexibility, right? That
Mhm.
sometimes it's okay if your staff member is producing in the evening time because they have to be awake with their children during the daytime. So if they need to be able to work at night and the productivity level is still the same, then what is the problem? I
Sugi,
think
I'm gonna
that
say
it.
this. I'm gonna
Go ahead.
absolutely say this. I don't think no job will actually apply pressure until they have leverage.
That's not true. I disagree. That's not true.
Okay.
That's not
So
true.
have you
I
so
think that for
for the people that
people,
said not at all, give me. I really want to hear because as a person that literally been doing this my job for a long time, but had very minuscule part-time small jobs and had to fight to get what I had. I had the knowledge to fight, to say and want to do, but I have leverage. So leverage is, it doesn't have to be monetarily. It has to be financial. So I'm saying leverage, people need leverage in order to be able to do something. Leverage runs everything. So
and what
when you're,
leverage would that be?
I don't know. I can't tell you about your job. I can
Yeah,
tell
because
you
they
in
ain't
my
got none.
job,
Because they ain't
leverage,
got none.
okay, to be a general leverage could be I'm almost going to leave and I have a job opportunity that's offering me more, but I'm not going to tell them because I like my job. So my leverage is this is what I need done. That can be leverage, but it doesn't necessarily. Leverage can be I got 10 or 15 other people that may back me, but necessarily you can still have a job. Say, I'll call y'all bluff. Fuck all y'all because we need a job during COVID. I can find somebody else. That's what leverage is.
And that's fine. And I've told my job, so be it. Do what you need to do, and I'm gonna do what I have to do. That's where I'm at right now because you know what? I'm not going to tap dance for a position. I refuse to do that. It won't happen. It's not going to happen for me, especially when I'm establishing boundaries and when everyone else is able to advocate for themselves. What I'm learning in every job that I've worked at is that
Right.
when you are smarter than the rest of your colleagues and
Oh,
you put out more than the rest of your colleagues in terms of work, productivity, connecting with families, engaging with families, you try to put all the pressure on a person that does all the work and not apply the pressure to the motherfuckers that need to step up to the plate.
Finish him.
Personally, I feel like your ass needs to be fired because you wasn't doing the shit back in '08. You wasn't doing the shit in '09. Why the fuck do you still work here? I'm confused.
Got him.
Exactly.
I don't got nothing.
Why you still work here? But then a person like me, when I produce and I show up, I show out, you're gonna apply pressure to me when I tell you, for instance, my father has passed away. I'm not gonna be able to, work today. I'm not. When do you think you're gonna come back? When do
Yeah,
you think
I've
you're
had
gonna?
jobs like
Bitch, you
that.
ain't the only one that work in this bitch. It's other people that work here.
One of the dopest things I heard that I had to respect. A
Per.
close friend of mine. I was working at Verizon Wireless. I was in it. I was up at the call center up here, the tech support shit, right? And my homeboy told me a time he was working at some job, whatever. I don't remember, but he was trying to get off. Family event, whatever. We young. He was trying to get off,
Mm-hmm.
and the manager talked him into coming. And he was like, "Dad, I'm gonna go in." And I was like, "I don't know why he's doing that." And his father said, "Listen, son, that's literally their job is to get you to come in. So you can't be mad at a person that's doing their job. They don't have any connection. If I don't know you, Suki, if we have no connection outside of work or anything, I'm going to do my job. And that's just business.
And
We
if it
talk
if,
about
if it
business.
wasn't a realm of business, then I would understand that. But when you work in the human service profession and you are trying to teach young adults and children
Right,
about empathy, compassion, and
right.
understanding, you have to model the behavior that you want to see. So there's no way that I could teach children about empathy, compassion, and respect for other people if I'm not actually living that in my real life at real time every day.
True shit.
Period.
True shit.
So for us that are social workers, that are educators, that are doing other jobs outside of the business realm where we're dealing with human lives and people, I see it a little bit different. There's no way that I could model something and I'm asking for some child to produce something and I'm not actually modeling that. I'm not doing that. That doesn't make sense. It don't add up.
Because shit is affecting you.
Exactly.
Well, I like
Um,
this conversation.
this comment says if someone's escape is the life is if someone is the life is the bar
Come
and
on, get it.
nothing of something that is pitiful. Oh, okay. And make it actual life. Suki is saying the reality of the situation, fuck the families, you make kids, raise them on per.
All right, let's get out of here.
Yeah, we're gonna move on because it's getting heated.
I love it though. Let's go to something fun, guys. Y'all all love this sex. Come on now.
Right. So choking during
Y'all love this shit,
totally
goddamn.
switch the pace here. So choking during sex is about to become illegal in the UK specifically. The UK is making choking without consent during sex illegal under a new domestic abuse law. The law is coming about as it's been discovered that 1 in 5 sexual assault victims are strangled by their partners.
But what if they say choke me though?
That was consent. That's what I would
Exactly.
assume.
So what are we doing? What are we even talking about right now?
I don't know.
Next.
Most of y'all like to be choked out till you see your lights get knocked
I'm gonna
out.
tell
I don't
you
know
right
what that's
now.
about.
I'm gonna tell you right now.
Be
Listen,
careful.
listen. I wish.
I don't see anything anymore.
Oh, you want the MMA? I got you. Hold on one second.
Now,
Listen,
if a man is asking you for a strawberry shortcake, ladies,
don't do it. Don't take it. That
it's not
motherfucker.
safe.
Don't
And if you don't know what a strawberry shortcake is, you go
look
online
it
and
up
you Google
either.
that yourself. You'll be yeah.
It's the
I'm
beginning
out
of
of
a Mortal Kombat joint. That's
I'm
what's gonna
out of
happen.
it. So I'm trying to tell y'all, any Tinder dates, any online shit y'all into, gentlemen, the grinder, any whatever, you know,
Don't do it. Listen.
don't get that strawberry shortcake. You gonna be
So.
Lord have mercy.
Oh my gosh, that's funny. That's a good one. That's a good one.
If you don't know what it is, you go Google it. I'm not.
I haven't heard of a strawberry shortcake in a very long time. I haven't heard that in over a decade. Absolutely honest.
That's like gilf. Yeah.
I don't know what that is.
Yeah, don't look it up because I was just
This is my last shot since nobody drinking with me tonight, but it's okay.
I'm drinking with you.
You don't count. The listeners count tonight. It's about the listeners. If it was you and I, you know, I'd be like, come on, let's take a shot. But it ain't the same. It's different. I don't like this feeling. It feel like I'm on. And I said this. I said no. It'd be like
reporting to you live while the white.
Thank you, Bob. Thank you. You know how they got the hesitation? They'd be like, right, yes. And so what I was saying.
I love these things. Back to you, Diane.
No, anyway, I'm gonna get out of here.
Okay, move on to the next.
So no. We're talking about choking during sex is illegal. I want to say something. So, and maybe you may know about it. So it has to be. They're finding people dead off of it, like, yo, my girlfriend died or she died.
No,
you don't know.
They're trying to, I guess, produce awareness around sexual assault because they're saying that 1 in 5 sexual assault victims are strangled by their partners. Now, this is UK data. This is not US data. So, you know, I don't know. I think consent is a big thing. Also, when you are doing BDSM, I took a BDSM class during the quarantine.
Nigga was bored.
Yeah, I mean, but I learned a lot. And I think that one of the main things that we're told during the class was that consent
leveled up. That nigga just leveled up online.
Nigga, what? I'm certified. Check me out.
Let's get it. Come on now, Suki.
I've got the leverage. What's up?
I got you. Come on now.
Right. So I don't know how I'm gonna incorporate that into my resume. The jury's still out.
Don't.
Your boss, somebody boss might be into that. But at each part of sexual play, there has to be consent. You have to ask for consent. You have to have safe words. You have to, like, they really, you know, most people see BDSM as this crazy thing. And I was happy to take this class with a Black instructor. But you need to be able to, why that bitch got hypertension?
Nah, that's what you kind of see. You could potentially see that
when you have too many ham sandwiches.
Hey yo, it's saying you fucking with chicks with high cholesterol. Said they in the wrong. They got the wrong leverage.
Oh Lord.
See, they need to drink more water.
Child piss smelling like quarters.
Oh my god.
Choke me till you see the white meat, Paul. Oh Lord.
You see? I'm sorry.
It's like Beloved. I always hated when she said touch me on the inside. I ain't like that. That was weird.
That wasn't Beloved. That was Holly Berry that said that. That was Holly Berry and Billy Bob Thornton.
Either way, I didn't like
No, that was Beloved. I'm sorry. Yeah. No, she said made me feel good.
Yeah, that was Holly Berry. I didn't like That was
I
my
love that shit. I didn't like the white guy smoking her boots, but hey, she smoked that. He smoked that nigga boots.
child.
Yeah. Anyway, so with the choking thing, I didn't know that was a thing. All right, I'm gonna just say that I didn't know it was a thing. Yeah, didn't know it was a thing.
You don't even strike me as somebody that could choke a bitch.
So listen.
You choke bitches. That's all I
Listen,
needed to know. Thank you.
listen.
I'm
So
like
listen,
Detective
a
Stabler. I got
long
you.
time, a long time ago. Listen. Let me just say this. A long time ago, when I was younger, I used to watch a lot of. I was able to watch a lot of stuff that I wasn't supposed to watch. So I was able to watch. I was able to watch like sex stuff as a kid.
That Cinemax shit don't count.
No. So let me tell you this. There was a story, a movie. I used to get caught up in.
Confessions.
Hey, chill. Taxi Cab Fest was all right. Real Sex was amazing. The Cat House, fucking dope.
Oh,
I was looking for the black woman. All I wanted to see was black women. Back in the 90s, if you were around my age, to be able to see black women naked on HBO was a fucking thing. And I know the few episodes in all of them that I can literally sit here and have a conversation with y'all about that. But that's a whole nother thing. So anyway, one night I'm watching TV and I was like being sneaky because my parents went upstairs. So I'm watching Cinemax and I wanted to see boobs, right? That's what that was my intentions. But I got caught up in the movie. It was about a guy that he was a corporate man, married with a woman, wife and child and everything. Met a woman, normal shit at a bar. They go to a hotel room, and she's different than his wife. She's edgy, whatever edgy is in the 90s. She probably just had red lipstick. You know how that shit go.
Oh, so you're calling me a whore. Thank you.
No.
I've got my Sally Jesse Raphael glasses on.
In the 90s, red lipstick and red nails was like very edgy. It was whore. Yeah, whore. Anyway, let me get this nigga shit off here.
First of all, can we just go back to his comment? Because in his picture, he looks like he chokes bitches in the bedroom. Yeah. Look at his picture, his muscles out and shit.
And then he put his sneakers on. Then he put sneakers on and do it. That's what he do. Whoa. Anyway,
choke the bitch.
So in this joint, he meets a woman at a bar. She's edgy. She's whatever edgy is in the 90s. They go back to the place. They're having sex. She's like, choke me. And he's new to it. He's choked. He's like, okay. She's like, no, choke me. And she gets a belt. She says, she wraps it around her neck, puts it through the loop and says, pull it. And whenever it feels good, I want you to pull it tighter. So she's pulling it. She's doing what she do. 90s.
Like you're really into this right now, but go ahead.
Yo, because I'm never gonna fit shit. Fucked me up for a little bit.
For me,
that's what she was doing. I was like, oh, she's getting it in. She's getting in. This is what I remember. And she passes out on this. Listen, let me finish. She passes out on his chest, right? And he's like, oh shit. He was pulling. He came like, oh, and that was it. She passes out. He passes out, and that was it. So he wakes up. Like, yo, wake up. And she's like, oh, she does one of those situations. And he's like, oh my God, I thought she was dead. She was like, no, I loved it. And then he wakes up. That was a dream. She's fucking dead. So it went from a sex Cinemax joint to him trying to figure out how the fuck he gonna hide this body. That shit fucked me up as an 11-year-old. It's like, I ain't never choking nobody.
Nigga, not 11 years ago.
I've been watching sex shit for a very long time.
You know what?
Get out of here. Get out of here.
Yep. Get right off of that.
All right, we out of here. Let me get it. All right, what we got next?
Motherfucker.
Oh, I got it. We on this now.
Did you forget our other reboot question, or we're skipping that?
What's the reboot?
I mean, I said, don't worry about it. We go to the.
No. We can do it. I mean, shit, we here now.
No, we gonna go. We on the scenario. All right, I have it.
I may have skipped it though, Suki.
Okay, we gonna go to the scenario. We good. We've been here for like
questions for the listeners.
No, go ahead.
Okay.
To the scenario. All right.
Hold on. Let me see if I can do it. Hold on. I want to see if it worked. Can I do it? Let me
go
see.
Ahead, do your thing. How do you add extra tomatoes?
Shut up. Is this it? That ain't it. Oh, that's it. That is it. Oh, it feels good. I had to hear it because I don't got the equipment.
I can hear it.
Is it almost over?
No.
It is. And then you could just start.
All right. So this is a personal hygiene question. How do I ask or suggest something without sounding mean? And it's very interesting to me that people always share personal hygiene questions with me and stuff like that. Okay. Um, my boyfriend and I have been together for 2 years now, and I'm just starting to see how bad his hygiene really is. I never.
I'm sorry. I'm laughing at what Keon is saying. He said I was 6. I guess I must have said doing it.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
sorry.
I
Whatever.
never
Go ahead.
really paid attention till a couple months ago when I got into the bed with him and cuddled up to him. Me as Big Spoon. I could smell this awful smell coming from his butt, and I asked him
Whoa.
if
Let's
he
say that
was
one more
all
time.
hot and sweaty at work, and he said no. Why? And I said, well, I can smell a smell coming from your butt, and I didn't know if you knew. I would want to be told if my butt smelled. He huffed and puffed and angrily got out of bed to go wipe his butt. After and after that time, I've noticed a lot of things that he doesn't do. Like he barely brushes his teeth. Like maybe once over 3 weeks, and his teeth will get so much buildup and they will turn yellow orange. Oh my god.
So
And
look.
it grosses me out, to be honest. He doesn't cut or trim his nails or toenails. He accidentally cuts me with his toenails in bed. Now it's been a couple of months since then, and we have been trying to figure out what the problem is. And every time I smell it, I try my damnedest to be nice and tell him, hey, honey, I think you should go wipe your butt because your butt is a little stinky. And I get the same aggressive, pissed off response.
So
I
look.
believe it's a hold on. I believe it's a combination of him not cleaning well enough after going to the bathroom and a lot of hair. So I suggested that, and then he was very adamant on not going anywhere on me, not going anywhere near his butt, and he doesn't want to shave or trim it. I'm super grossed out and I wish he had better hygiene. How do I ask or suggest something without sounding like an asshole?
Okay.
Both of
Um.
y'all dirty. Period.
She listen. No, I'm not
Both
gonna
of y'all
say.
dirty.
Listen. No. Understand this. This is what I do know.
Both of y'all
Women
dirty.
will stick it out way longer than men will. Listen, if she has, I bet you if she had an extra toe that grew out of her leg, he'd be like, I'm out of here. I can't deal with this shit. This shit is different for me. This nigga got dingleberries and a child funk. He living in a world where he thinks, I don't even know. Listen, okay. I don't, okay. Okay. I'm trying to find myself. Look, leave him. But I just leave him. Leave him. I know you love him, but you shouldn't love a child because that's what you fucking with. You fucking with a man that don't know his eye hygiene. I understand if you smell after certain times. Like everybody has you working out, you smell okay, whatever. You shit too much. If that's your thing, if you're a big shitter and you're hairy or whatever, you not taking care of that, then you need to understand what your weaknesses. Every man, female, whatever, you should know your weaknesses when it comes to smell. I'm a smell person. I smell everything. So therefore, I wouldn't want to put that onto somebody if I smelled. Leave him. It ain't gonna ever change. You ain't gonna ever change that man. And the fucked up thing is, she not even on some normal shit. She not even like, yo, he talking to other women, this, that, and the third. She on some shit. He don't know normal hygiene. What if y'all procreate? Nah, you don't gotta wipe your ass like that. You don't need 2 times. You don't need 1 time. And if you don't even have to check no more. You just guess. You wipe once and then you should be good. What? Like, I don't get it. Like, I don't understand everybody with hygiene. And the plan is with hygiene is to do it until you don't smell or you don't see anything visible. That's how I look at things.
I
But
also think
everybody,
that when you
Jesus.
is plus size, whether you is a gentleman or a lady, you gotta get up in that gristle and wash under your yam titties and on your back rolls and all of that. nobody's titties should be like you moving a dirty couch when you pick them up and
Shit
yeah.
is weird, yo.
So yeah, like, but people live that way, and yeah. So I'm gonna just leave that there. I think both of y'all dirty. That's my opinion. Um, and I'm gonna have to agree with Keon. They're both equally responsible. Yeah, you ain't see that from the beginning. Ain't no way I'm about to be big spoon with a nigga and your butt smell like doo doo. Like, what is going on? What is going on? And like, I'm seeing a lot of men having issues with their fucking hygiene. Like, I don't understand. Like, what is the problem? Like, why you don't want to smell good? Why you don't not want to have certain things? What is the fucking problem? Because the crazy thing is that when it comes to women, y'all are not that forgiving for that type of shit.
That's what I was saying. So like, yo, why she even fucking with the nigga?
If my dry skin is scraping off in your bed, you gonna be mad as hell.
As fuck, yo.
Stop playing with me.
I don't get it. I don't even know how to respond. Like, I'm just so caught up in that.
If you lift up my yam titty and it's motherfucking cohorts under there, like I'm getting ready to
Oh,
go to
hold
the
on, what? What? Hold on, say that one more time.
if I lift up my yam titties and it's a bunch of cohorts under there and a piece of lint.
A quarters?
Cohorts. Like I'm getting ready to go to the laundromat, you gonna be upset.
That shit wow.
Exactly.
So what they're saying is, so y'all think she nasty too?
I think she's a dirtbag too.
You think she a dirtbag? You think their funk is just so, her funk is just so, his funk is just so crazy that it's just masking her funk.
Some people have like an odor about them and they like the natural odors. I, on the other hand, I'm not moved by that. Please go home.
I'm gonna tell you this right now. I smell everything. And
even
I
if like
really,
you a person like you have issues with your feet or whatever, like all right, cool, but like I ain't gonna be mad if the nigga be like, yo, my feet be stinking. I'm about to get in the shower. I
yo, if
can't
your feet,
I can't
yo,
knock
nah,
you like
yo,
okay,
if your
you
feet,
in the shower.
nah, this feet stinking, we need to figure that out. That's something coming from internally, and then that's what I'm looking at. If you have a stink, like like we're in 2021 now. If your feet stinking, that's something that you putting in your body, and we need to detox together. I'll do it together with you. Like something ain't right in your chemistry. Like, am I wrong? Am I wrong for thinking that?
No.
I don't get it. I don't know. All right.
Well, we gonna keep them lifting in prayer. Funky
All right,
ass.
let's just go. Let's go to like questions and let's just we'll square it up. That'll
Yeah,
be it.
because it's time to close out.
Yeah.
Any donations? I would like a winter coat.
I want everybody to take a shot. Niggas wasn't taking shots with me tonight. I don't like that.
Because niggas gotta work tomorrow.
Oh yeah, back.
It's
I
Thursday.
got tomorrow, too, but I'm not going in.
Yeah, I'm off
So
tomorrow.
there's that. I ain't going in. So I'm here for the night. It's only 10:43 too. I did want to say this though. Before y'all start your questions, if y'all have questions, we are now on TikTok. We're on TikTok. I will be managing it because somebody didn't manage Twitter the right way.
I ain't managing my TikTok.
I said somebody didn't manage Twitter the right way.
That's because the MAGA supporters keep.
Anyway, so like I was saying, I'm getting older, and my nephew like, yo, you should do it, like, because I'm helping him with his content, he helping me with my content, and as a person in my field, I should always listen to younger people. And so he's listening. You just do TikTok. I know you don't want to do it, so I made a TikTok. It's at the ABP show. There is nothing now, but in another few days, you will start to see content. Please follow us. I don't even know how this shit works, but I'm really smart when it comes to technology. So in a day or two. So follow us. We'll post it. It'll post on somewhere on our chat eventually. And you'll see it. But yeah, follow us on at the ABP show. Does anybody have questions? I don't think they do. I think they didn't even drink tonight. That's the thing. I bet you was on Instagram. Everybody fucking y'all get on my nerves with that shit, man. I think because it showed their name. It showed their names though different. You know what I'm saying? YouTube.
That might be. That's okay.
I'm not going on IG tonight, so don't even.
No, I'm not either. Nope, because I'm trying to be lit in peace.
So take a shot with me since them niggas ain't taking a shot. I think it's probably about to be over. Big fact.
Lahine.
Okay, well, I don't trust that. I don't trust it. I don't trust that you.
Ryan's taking a shot.
You forgot.
Yeah, of course it was an hour ago. Don't be an asshole.
Time for a shot.
What's up with a party coming up soon? 10 or more. I'll pour another shot. Fuck it. Hold on. Don't fuck with me.
She got her wings.
Yeah, Red Bull gives Claytana wings.
I don't know what y'all doing right now, but I don't like the vibes right now, yo. I'm just excited about my Bills, this Saturday,
You better hope they beat them Dirty Birds, all that shit you talking
I
about.
ain't talking shit. I'm just saying, like, yo, everybody been talking shit to me the whole time. How many Bills fans out here? Y'all don't know.
Oh,
All the
Ali
Ravens
won.
fans.
Ali
Wrap
won.
it up. Wrap it up. And this is another. I love you.
Cheers, guys. Anybody can before we take the shot, can I get a few? I know we kind of behind, but can we get any kind of drops in the
Niggas is probably
emojis?
asleep like this.
Niggas is like, can they get off? I'm trying to support, but these niggas won't shut up.
Up in the back, Corvette.
All right, well.
And when you walk like that, when you tongue like that.
All right, so all right. Let's just take a share. Cheers. We will be on. We will be doing. Hold on. Let's take a shot and then. So we will be recording again. Let's solidify time. Let's Saturday next week. Or we'll do a Thursday. I really want to get to the point. The plan is for anybody that's still listening. I really want to get to a point where Suki and I are recording visually on Thursdays and we're doing audio on the weekend.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, I told you this before and person.
You did.
I really want to do this. We looking for a team, and we just got team money, so I'm gonna start looking for grants or something because I want to pay people, and I ain't paying y'all my money because my money going to other things. Respect. I got a lifestyle, so.
All right. Well, this has been.
Oh, you trying to get out of here? Oh, I can't wait to record it.
I'm trying to FaceTime you after this. Come on, like, it's time for a team debrief. Let's go.
All right. This has been
Never Black Podcast with your black ass.
I am Dolo and
Suki.
And Suki, what have you learned from this episode?
Clean under your yam titties.
Okay, one thing I've learned from this episode is to understand that everybody going through something. Have leverage when you come into your job. Have leverage, whatever it is. Just make sure you have leverage when you want to boss up on them. And that's it, man. We still have shirts available, but I'm gonna be taking those off eventually. I'm about to be redoing the site probably another month. So if y'all don't find what y'all want, all that shit about to be gone because I'm over all of it. So it's time to rebrand and do new things for 2021. It's gonna be dope as fuck. I'm really excited. Just hopefully we all stay safe because there's a new strain. And get your gun license. Get your gun licenses because I'm pretty sure the new strain is gonna lead to zombies. So y'all be careful and enjoy your lives as much as y'all can. Is that it?
That's it for me. Y'all have a good night.
All right, man. Y'all stay dope, man.
Be blessed.